Ah, yeah. Welcome to episode 265 of Open Your Toys Cast, the podcast dedicated to the four greatest action figure franchises of the 80s and all time. And those are Cliff.
Thank you for choosing me. Those are G.I. Joe, Masters of the Universe, Star Wars, and Transformers.
Yeah. Light show today, being that it's a holiday here. I also did.
I'm wearing my official Easter shirt.
Nice. That's awesome. They have risen. I coached Special Olympics today as our first soccer practice, and out of 16 kids, we had 5 show up. So I'm like, that's a holiday. It was crazy. I didn't realize so many stores were closed. I thought this was just kind of a regular day for stores, but like our Target was closed. Fucking, there was a bunch of different stores closed. I guess I've just never tried to go shopping on Easter before.
Yeah, I don't think I have either. I mean, Easter's not really like, oh, let's get those Easter sales.
Yeah, exactly. They're actually worse. Like I went through I of course bought Mackenzie's Easter basket stuff last night. And I go shopping constantly, and I just kept forgetting. But I mean, it was crazy to see all the Hot Wheels picked over. You know, all the action figures were picked. Like anything small seemed to be on empty pegs. And the Easter section, oh my God, that shit looked. I was finding, like, I got the last Robin eggs, I got the last Nerd Rope, and because they were in weird places, and I just kind of kept my eye out. But
were you able to get the Reese's Pieces carrot?
No, but she doesn't really like Reese's Pieces. I bet she'd like the carrot.
Your daughter's a fucking communist, dude.
We're Reese's people, just not Reese's Pieces. I'm not a huge fan of them either. Like, I like them, talking about just going back to Reese's, like I like them mixed in with M&M's. So you still get the peanut butter and the chocolate instead of their weird mixed, It's not really peanut butter.
Pieces is chocolate. I think it's chocolate candy, chocolate flavored candy.
Well, I thought it was like peanut butter, but they mix a chocolate flavor into it. It's not
chocolate flavor, but it's not actual chocolate. Like
exactly.
Six aren't chocolate.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Kawabunga says pieces are king.
Yes. I love Reese's Pieces. It's so good. But I'm not one of those weirdos who calls them Reese's Pieces either. So
yeah. AAA can't wait to hear what we talk about in regard to Celebration, Hasbro, and movie reveals. And I don't even know. I watched the Hasbro panel. That was kind of cool.
They announced 3 movies.
Yeah. So we'll get to those in grab bag. But yeah, if you want to kick it with us, we want you to do it here, live every other weekend, even on holidays, just not the Super Bowl. Like Kawabunga Dude is, Paul Shriver, what up? AAA in the house. Thank you guys for being on. All right. If you can't make it to the live show, kick it with us on our group, facebook.com/group/openyourtoys. Just want to follow the show. Like my good friend Will Bell, he's always liking every Open Your Toys cast page post. I love it. We also got the Zombie Machinist with us.
Is that a new commenter? I don't think I've seen his name.
I think he's been on here once before. Okay. I'm pretty sure. Also, you can go to openyourtoys.com, top of the page, show notes, links to everything we're talking about on the show, including how to subscribe through Spotify, Apple and Google Podcasts, RSS, Stitcher Smart Radio. You can email us. You can leave us a voicemail. You can support the show, openyourtoys.com/Amazon, openyourtoys.com/eBay. Just get everything ready. Go to that URL and check out. And we just get some pennies, and we love you for it. Where can they find you, Cliffster?
They can find me posting in the group as Red Menace, but most of my my social media goes on Instagram under Associate of Horror.
Yeah, y'all. If you want to follow me, I'm at facebook.com/openyourtoys, at Slick McFavorite on the gram, slick at openyourtoys.com for email. All right, you drinking water?
You know it. Got
Yeah.
my water bottle because I haven't been able to drink tea, so now I walk around with this goddamn water bottle.
Why can't you drink tea?
I got the Invisalign in, and every time if I drink tea, I have to take them out, rinse them off, and brush my teeth. And no.
Oh, really? Can't you just take them out while you drink tea and then put them back in?
I guess I could do that, but again, they're pain in the ass.
Yeah, I agree. I had
water.
I had real braces. Not that you couldn't drink tea with real braces, but couldn't eat Cheetos, couldn't chew gum.
My braces, my biggest thing when I got braces in 4th grade was no more Butterfingers, and that fucking crushed me. I fucking loved Butterfingers.
Yeah, I do. I love Butterfingers too. So you had braces and everything got fucked up again? Is that?
Yeah, it's likely because of how many teeth were removed when I got clean.
Yeah.
It's just changing the way my bite works. So yeah, we're gonna do Invisalign for 6 months. It's gonna correct everything, and then I'm gonna get a retainer.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I'm that guy now. I have a retainer, dude. Every time I take these out, whether it's like to brush my teeth or to eat or whatever, I cannot believe how much drool I create. I look like a fucking xenomorph when I take this shit out. There's no way of getting them out like not disgustingly.
I still have my retainer from high school. Like, and every once in a while when we clean out like our whatever you call that towel closet, a pantry for medicine and toilet paper and all that shit.
The medicine cabinet.
Well, not a cabinet. It's a whole like big, huge closet where we store our towels and shit.
We call that a linen closet.
There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Linen closet. I find it and I always slip it in. Fuck it.
Does it fit perfectly?
No, you can feel where my teeth have shifted. Like there's a lot of pressure right here and a lot of pressure back here. But I have my wisdoms still. Like I've never had my wisdoms out. I think I'm gonna have to have a tooth fucking pulled right here in the front too. So I'm gonna have to get a fakey thing or an implant or something. But anyways, this isn't open your teeth cast, open your mouth cast. I went old school. I went snowboarding with my buddies. When we go snowboarding, we always do PBR. There's some kind of cool little like old school fucking graphics on there. I love the bowler. Yeah, PBR is our snowboarding beer. So
and so you bought the 30 pack, I'm assuming?
No, just this is how old and boring we are. Just a 6-pack between 3 of us, and there was still one left.
Jesus Christ.
Now, granted, I took shots, or I had a Bloody Mary when we got there. So this is, and we don't take, like, we used to go like 9 hours. Like, we'd get there right as it opened. So we would take breaks and drink and that kind of shit, but not anymore. We get there late. We ride until our old bodies can't ride anymore, and then head home. All right.
Then you get into the ice bath.
That's exactly right. Let me see if I can actually share this fucking screen before we get too far. Present, share screen, because I might have to drop, and then you'll have to entertain everybody.
Oh my God, at least I know how to do it now.
And there's nothing really to show right now. First, we got a question from AAA. And maybe somebody in the chat can answer this, because I've got some ideas, but I don't really know. AAA wrote in and he says, and this is the last of the backlog, AAA, so now you got to send us some more. He says, I was trying to look up how inserts are made. How do they get a figure to sit in the plastic mold? I'm very curious because the figure sits and they're very tight and you have to rip them out of this plastic molding. What is the process of putting the figure into this molding? If you've got the answer, I'd love to hear it. So,
I just assume it's vacuum form.
So what do you mean? Like, but not obviously around. Are you talking about around them? Like they put them in there and then vacuum form it or something? Or are you?
I don't know if they have one that's less susceptible to heat. Maybe like a test shot that's all ABS as opposed to the difference between the limbs and the torso. But I mean, they're in there. They're hugged so tightly. I can't imagine it's not created without a vacuum form. Like it's perfectly surrounds them. Like he's talking about the blister, right? Like you pull the figure out of the package and he's sitting in his blister tray with his accessories.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just assume it's like a vacuum form of some kind. I don't know.
And then I think they do. I think they just fucking shove them in there.
Yeah.
You know, like you can tell, you can see a gun where they've made a little hole, they can stick it in and then shove it down, and then the figure's kind of the same way. So he says the weapons are done that way. Yeah, I mean, I would assume that they could pretty easily create, well, like you say, it'd have to be some kind of plastic, but yeah, I don't know. I was hoping maybe we had a brilliant listener that was joining us that's like, oh yeah, I've been to a factory, I've seen how they do it, but I just know that when I'm opening toys after everybody goes to bed, lots of times I have to put a pillow. Yeah, I put a pillow over the blister and then rip it out sight unseen. Like I can't see what's happening because the pillow's over the top, muffling the sound as I rip it out. I did for a long time when I was, when I first started collecting, I have an opening kit. So I have an X-Acto, I have nippers, I have wire cutters, I have priers and stuff like that. For the longest time, I had scissors in my opening kit, and I would cut the blister to be able to easily remove, just cut up to the molded part, and then that would allow me to do it. Brink's here. Yeah. If anybody would know, Brink would know. Did you hear the question, Brink?
Were you listening to the dude's story, Brink?
And I gotta turn on my fucking fan. It is hot today here in fucking.
Dude, it is fucking hot in Illinois.
City. What? How hot is it there?
The temperature said 52, but it was absolutely in the 60s. Like I was outside for a bit and it was warm.
Oh, we're in high 60s, low 70s here for sure today. Whew. All right. Well, let's see. Let's fucking hit it then. We do have quite a bit to talk about, but I think without everybody needing to talk, it'll go a little faster today. First up, PowerCon non-attendee pre-order. Oh, this is funny because AAA and I have been talking about temperature. He's like, wait, 60s is considered hot?
For a fat man like me, it is.
Yeah, me too. Like I say, I'm carrying a little furnace in the front of my belly here. But yeah, I mean, it's been in the 40s and 50s this week. So today is very hot relatively, but yeah, I mean, to me, we keep our house at like 68, 70 at the most, so when it's 70 outside with the sun, that's super hot.
Yeah.
Okay, PowerCon non-attendee pre-order. So this is kind of interesting because there's no Mattel exclusives this year. It's all third-party companies. So I wonder how crazy.
PowerCon? Like, hasn't Mattel kind of?
I guess it seems like it. I mean, last year there was Mattel exclusives, and they were gangbusters and shit like that.
But wasn't last year the last year it was like truly a He-Man show? Now it is just a pop culture show. Like, haven't they like really backed away from the He-Man focus? I might be wrong.
No, I thought PowerCon, to tell you the truth, I have no idea. I mean, they still, well, let's go take a look at their fucking website and see how they promote this. So let's go to the homepage. Well, I mean, they're still bringing in, full page fucking masters, subscribe to the newsletter, power of friendship and family, celebrates the power of design and showcases the power of imagination. PowerCon returns in 2023. It is in Columbus, Ohio. So is that by you? I don't know where
Eh,
Ohio is.
I know Cincinnati's probably 6 hours away from me.
Oh, okay. So that's not
So
too bad.
Columbus, I can't imagine Columbus is much further or much closer, but
Yeah. So yeah, PowerCon non-attendee sale. So you could possibly, even though, like Four Horsemen, they're going to have their exclusives available to the general public later on via pre-order, but they will be missing the exclusive, like, translucent head for that Demetrius or whatever it was, stuff like that. So I assume you could get the non-attendees, of course, for the probably much more expensive PowerCon price, because PowerCon makes you buy like a pass to buy non-attendee exclusives, and then you actually buy the exclusives, and then the shipping's expensive as fuck. But let's see here. I was gonna say, where do they give a fucking easy way? I know they had. I just wanted to see if we could quickly find, and I guess that's probably not the case. Exhibitors programming. Really? You're essentially a toy show and you don't have real quickly how to find all the toys? Anyways.
maybe guests?
Let's see if they put it there. Oh, well, no. Oh, yeah. And they haven't even listed anybody. Well, I guess it's still, what, fucking 123 days out or something. But read the fact. Anyways, let's get on with this shit. You got enough of our time, PowerCon. Celebration Europe. So we'll take a look at some of at least the collectibles that were revealed. So Hasbro aired.
Hi everyone, Mark Barton here
what
at
the
Sandy
hell
Hook
is
Promise.
this? Oh, hey, that's a little political.
On December 14th,
Here we go.
2000.
Okay. So you can go watch you can go watch the Star Wars Celebration Hasbro Pulse fan stream. It's just as cringy, if not more. The dude that's in charge of it, and I love his excitement, but it's just a little over the top, like I wish I could be that guy that's just fucking like, yeah, let's hear for Indiana Jones, yeah, all the time. But
Shit, if I worked for Hasbro, that might be how I was.
yeah, exactly. That's how good your life is. So yeah,
Good morning.
you can go...
I work at Indiana Jones. Have a nice day. Sir, this is a Wendy's.
I don't think I have all of the reveals on here. This just says the Bad Batch, and there was TVC stuff too. But like, we didn't know these were coming. The Bad Batch all repainted and they're new, and they never explained it, right? Like, I haven't watched the last 2 episodes yet, but
I haven't finished the first season.
Oh, okay.
So,
well,
but
as
you
you
don't have to worry
see
about
here.
spoilers.
As you see here, they look very different,
Yeah.
right? And I guess gray, black, and red is like my favorite color scheme in the world. And so I just don't have any want to get them in these new color schemes. Now, they have remolded some things, like Hunter has his little scarf here and shit like that. It's the first time we're getting an all-white Republic Commando. So that's kind of cool. We're getting the trooper version of what we've seen in Delta Squad and another one. But so those are dope. Now I'm concerned. Let's see. Well, why don't we just scroll down? Oh, here. I haven't done the news today or even yesterday. I finished it. 2 more Black Series reveals. Yeah. That Darth Maul looks dope with the mech legs. I really like that. That's fucking awesome. And then is this the dude from Mandalorian?
I don't know if it's the mayor. I don't know who this is.
Well, that's it. Well,
And it was Book of Boba
obviously
Fett. I
they're
think
gonna
he was the
tell us.
mayor.
Oh yeah, Book of Boba Fett. You're right. Dokondar. Let's see. Maul.
Oh, from
Old
Galaxy's
Master.
Edge. So
Oh,
Disney,
okay.
the theme park thing.
Yeah, and I don't remember him from that. Maybe he's from a video or something like that. Let's just see what else. Well, here they had Indiana Jones reveals.
Yeah, I got some thoughts about Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I was gonna say the short round is dope. I love what they did with short round, where he's got the fucking jacket. Oh, hey. He's got the jacket and the hat. He's got to have
and the voodoo
Yankees
doll.
hat. Yeah, the voodoo doll's dope, and the torch. The likeness is awful. But and then yeah, so we have him like what is this is like under
Hypnotized. Yeah,
hypnotized. Yeah.
So it's a 6-figure wave. 4 of them are Indy.
Well, yeah, in this the rope cutting Indy. So he's just like gradually losing his shirt. Oh, you like this one? Oh,
this is the Temple of Doom Indy. This is the sleeve, one sleeve gone. I'm okay with him.
Okay.
He's fine. My problem is this line has not given us a single exciting figure. Every figure with the exception of maybe you could say short round. But where are the thuggies? Where are the German soldiers? Why do we keep getting Indiana Joneses and dudes in business suits? Like, where's Molaron?
Or women in crop pants and a blouse.
Oh, she's a character no one knows.
Yeah, that's what's kind of interesting, that they're revealing things from the movie already. We get Indy
I'll get the basic Indy from each movie. Like, so I'm in for this one because this is the
this
Indy
one's
from,
dope.
You know?
He's got a backpack. I don't know. Oh, he must come with that Cobra. And then we get the Marketplace Indy. Yeah.
I'm probably in for him too, because that's another distinct look.
I just liked how they slowly. Yeah. So they showed this one, and then they showed the one with more of the shirt open. Yeah. And then they showed the shirtless one. Yeah. Let's see here. So, and you get the monkey, and then this is the one that pisses me off, because who doesn't want Indy with the little idol throne? But
I would have waited.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right.
But as I told you, I want to get a second one to start gluing the fucking. I want to glue the whip to his belt. So maybe I'll get this one and not touch. And then this. What the fuck? It's two dudes in suits.
This is just like, oh my god.
I kind of want the Belloc, and I wouldn't mind having a Marcus Brody.
Yeah, but this is.
Who is going to buy this line? Every figure they've revealed has been in a suit.
Yeah.
Where's the German mechanic? A giant shirtless dude who Indy can punch.
Yeah.
Like, where is Molaron? Where is the thuggy guard? The big thuggy? Like, and then look, this is the pipeline. What the fuck?
Suit. Guy
no one knows
from the new ones. Yeah. And is that Crystal
Elsa.
Skull or
no? That's Last Crusade.
Okay, that's why I don't know.
Yeah, it's Elsa.
And then the knight from the fucking protecting the Holy Grail, right?
Yeah. Like, where are the terrifying villains? Like,
so I really dig this though. I dig the Build-A-Piece or
Build-A-Piece. Well, that's actually his accessory.
Yeah, that's his accessory. But so you get the stones lit and not lit, or together or not together. And do they not have a pic of the actual skull they go into in the panel?
Yeah, they actually
show this.
Yeah, it's like the monument. It's the skull where they go into the eyes and the mouth.
Yeah, here you can see the top part of it, and then here's the bottom part of it with this Indy. So. Yeah, I mean, and then they didn't show any retro or anything, right?
No, I haven't seen anything from retro. But Toy, who's in Great Britain, he's already got the Temple of Doom retro figure and the Short Round retro figure.
Oh,
he did a review of them.
Crazy.
So they must be coming out soon.
Let's see here. AAA says we keep getting Indy is like we keep getting Luke Skywalker. Yeah. Cowabunga, if I get any Indy, it'll be the Temple Escape one. Brink says, why did they refer to the apple that came with Brody as iconic? He comes with his iconic apple, they said.
Well, it's really his only scene in one of his 2 scenes in Raiders is him with the apple when he visits Indy at the end of his class.
Really? Oh,
he's got the apple. That. He's like, I got some great pieces, Marcus. I got some great pieces.
Cowabunga dude says Gridiron, and I haven't even gone onto their. Is it Gridiron Studios? Yeah. Okay. I don't go on there enough to have that. Oh, here we go.
Share it. Let me go so I can get ready to order it.
Oh, am I not sharing it? Oh, is it? Oh, fuck. I did. I shared a tab instead of the whole screen, but here we go. Yeah, just a very like realistic looking one.
Oh, yeah, I might get that. That's nice. I was just complaining before the show started about his goddamn shitty belt.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, I like how the whip is, it's probably got a wire, but it's still made with like a burlap or something to have it be kind of fuzzy. Not that a leather whip is necessarily fuzzy, but it gives it a little bit more interest. So is that worth it, buying an accessory kit that's the same price as the figure?
I don't know. I really don't. Well, I'm probably not, because I'm going to get that fucking Temple Escape figure, and then I'll modify my Black Series figure, or not my Adventure Series figure, how I see fit.
Oh, shit. I went too far out. Homepage. Okay. Let's see. Hasbro Celebration reveals. Here we go. Yeah, I didn't realize the link I had didn't have the TVC. And quite frankly, the TVC was fucking super boring, in my opinion. We got Moff Gerard. Moff Jared. There we go. And then Niam Num, which they were making a big deal. Nine Num. I always call him Niam Num, but I guess that's me. They were making a big deal about the card back, but I thought I looked it up and the card back was the same. Now, this TVC was good. I liked this. So, we got Kristan, and he's got his fucking, his blazing fucking, what do you call those?
Like electric knuckles?
Yeah, what do you... Wow.
Brass knuckles?
Brass knuckles, thank you. And you get his mug. I like that. And then the fruit. This was cool, probably for a lot of people that have the sail barge. Yeah. You get some Dinzians from there. The trays or whatever, fucking... We've gotten this one so many freaking times, but it's kind of cool to see the humans in here, and then we get a squid face. Oh yeah, and I totally forgot about this. I don't like this just because it doesn't look used enough, right? It was supposed to look like super beat up, and it's all pieced together. It looks too new to me.
I still really like it.
Are you going to pick that up?
Probably.
Okay.
I just think it'll be a good display piece next to my Razor Crest.
Yeah. I love that it comes with stand. I love that it comes with fucking Grogu like pressed up against the dome. I did see something online where they did confirm that you can get an R5 unit in there somehow. I'm not quite sure how, but they did say you could do that. No, it looks dope. And this is the first time we're getting the Beskar spear, I think, right? Or maybe it came with an exclusive.
I don't know, because I'm out of vintage, so I don't know. Because I'll probably end up putting a retro Mandalorian in this thing.
Let's see. AAA AAA says the vintage collection, Kristan, the Black series has a totally different face sculpt. That's good. Vintage has more accessories, that's for sure. But the Black series has the best facial expression. He says the N one is missing the HasLab Razor Crest paint job. Oh yeah, the very, the what they say, like over 300 paint apps on the Razor Crest or something like that.
Yeah, well, that's the difference between a mass market product and a super niche made to order product.
Did they say what that N1 was going to cost? They didn't put
like 130, I think, 133 or
they?
something like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's about the same as the Luke X-wing that I didn't want. So,
and here's Pipeline. You get the Grand Inquisitor, Thrawn, forget who
Mando.
this was. Yeah, it's a Mando, but it is a very specific one. And then who's this Rogue One guy? I can never fucking remember.
Director Krennic.
Yeah, there we go. And then a new Darth Revan, which hasn't been in the 3 3/4 line for a while. Boom. Oh, damn it. I didn't mean to exit all the way out. What else here? Then I think it goes into Black Series, but they didn't even show these. So we're going to get a Vader. So this is going to be the carded line, the 6-inch carded line, which means I will be buying all of these. You get a 3-piece Return of the Jedi Vader. You get a Royal Guard. You get a new retooled R2 that is...
Probably going to pick this up.
They said the right scale. I love when they admit that they didn't make them in the right scale to begin with. Has all the extra arms. You get a Luke with thing up, and he also has a chest plate to have the lapel down. And then you get your boy Cad Bane. Oh, why is Cad Bane... Oh, okay. So that's the 40th. Okay, I was going to say, why would Cad Bane be in the fucking 40th? But we get Cad Bane, removable hat. And you'll be picking that up, right?
Yeah, I'll probably get Cad Bane, definitely the R2, and maybe the Jedi Luke, because he's in the final scene tunic.
Yeah.
And I had the Black Series one I have is that Jabba's Palace one, so he's got his like actual Jedi garb on.
And speaking of Jabba, I have him twice now. I bought the creature pack to get that Salacious Crumb, and now he's coming with them, which, of course, I knew they weren't going to fucking do some exclusive creature pack.
He's still just a Jabba with a shelf. I'm not like he doesn't have his dais.
Exactly. Yeah, the dais wasn't... Was that an exclusive, or did they just make a cardboard one?
They made a cardboard one for the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive version.
Yeah. This I was excited about. That Yoda looks awful just because his bubble's so fucking big, but it's that old school vintage style 3-pack. But again, they're doing right, and they're all single carded. And I've got the Yoda and I've got the Obi-Wan, except for they said the Yoda was more in scale. I guess the old Black Series Yoda was too big. There you go. Yeah, you just need to bring down the card a little bit on them.
Yeah. Not pleased. It's not Sebastian Shaw, though.
Oh, and here's this. Yeah, I didn't see this. Like they say, those were new reveals. And then we get into helmets, the Ahsoka. And then the holiday is coming again. I'm like, Jesus Christ. The wrapping paper's kind of cool with all the different heads on it. And then Pipeline reveals. So a battle-damaged General Grievous. Obi-Wan from the final scene of Obi-Wan. A spirit ghost Qui-Gon, again the guy that I can't think of.
Optimus Prime Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Battle damage Vader.
A battle damage Vader, and then 501st, I assume Trooper.
Somebody,
what else do we got? I think that might be it if it's Pipeline. So, Yeah, some really good stuff. Like I say, I'm kind of addicted to those 40th anniversary or just the carded black series, so I'll be getting all of those. But yeah, I like the N1, no real interest there. The Skiff Guards, no interest there. The Kristan, I like him or whatever, Kristan.
Black Chrysanthemum.
Black Chrysanthemum.
Which is weird because all the packaging just says Chrysanthemum.
Yeah, that's weird. Neum Num's my dude, but like I say, I'm pretty sure I Googled it, and the one they put out before is the exact same one. Just because I had all the weird characters that were peg warmers back when I was a kid. You know, I had him and the Cloud Car pilot and
General
like
Nadine.
nobody in suits or capes besides Luke, of course. But yeah, I'm kind of. I think I want to get the Jabba the Hutt just to fucking leave it in the stupid box, you know, because I have the Jabba the Hutt, I have the hookah, and I have fucking Salacious Crumb. So I do want this 3-pack, and I think I'd probably just leave it straight in the box like that as a display piece.
I'm not a fan of any of the Black Series ghosts.
Really? Yeah, I'm not. It's not my favorite way of. It's not my favorite expression of the way they did it.
Yeah.
But,
I still think that first Frito-Lay Power of the Force Obi-Wan ghost. They had Power of the Force 2.
Where he was just all clear blue,
translucent blue,
trim blue.
Like,
yeah,
that might be. That still to this day might be my favorite Force ghost.
Yeah, like they're almost trying to do too much with these other ones. Let's see here. Evil King Macronos Macrocranos. It's been so long since I've listened to one of your podcasts that I forgot how you pronounce your name. He says the N1 will go on clearance at GameStop just like Luke's X-Wing did. I never saw Luke's X-Wing at my GameStop, but the ones I go to here are tiny. Like there's, you know how they put those little 4-sided islands? Like we literally have 2 islands of action figures and that's it. I mean, there's some video game stuff on pegs on the wall, but like we have next to nothing.
I don't think I've ever stepped foot into a GameStop.
Really?
I'm not a video game guy.
Well, they've got good action figures nowadays.
That's what I hear. I perused the site. I've just never stepped foot inside the... Dudes, everybody here complaining can easily fix this N1 aging issue with just a little bit of watered down kiwi shoe polish.
Some fucking dry brushing.
Not even just paint wipe, just water down some black kiwi shoe polish, paint it, and then wipe it all off.
Oh,
and then it just
so it more almost like fills in the panel lines and that kind of stuff.
It's kind of like the same thing I do with my Jason masks.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that's how you pulled that off. But AAA has a point. They will repaint this fucking thing. This thing's going to come out 3 more times in the next 10 years. Oh, he has to go. He has to go cook. Come on.
Yeah, we answered his question. He's done.
He's like, I got my serotonin hit from being internet famous.
You guys answered my question, so have a nice day.
All right. Let's see what else here we got. Did we miss anything? So we talked about that. This Chopper, who gives a shit. Okay. And then that was it for Celebration Europe until you get to these fucking amazing. Oh my God. I about shit my pants when I saw this. Let's see. So this is the Hot Toys Return of the Jedi Vader, which is absolutely dope. LED light up figure base with arms. That's dope. Diorama figure base. And then the LED light up head. Oh my God. That is beautiful. Oh God. 3-piece helmet here too, it looks like. Maybe 3-piece. I don't know if that face mask and the helmet. You get their weird like in action lightsaber thing, some light up stuff, and then like 18 hands or something here, along with the cut off hand, of course. Oh, I like that. How the stand can
Yeah.
hold the different helmets and shit. That's dope. That's probably like the Hot Toys exclusive one that's not for everybody.
It's
Um,
nice.
yeah. Oh my gosh.
I don't
Those.
need a Hot Toys Vader. I don't.
And then the Hot Toys C3PO with Salacious Crumb. This one's dope too. Dude, I loved. I mean, Return of the Jedi was my movie. That's when I was full on kid. You know, I saw Empire in the movie, but in my memory, I saw Star Wars. Like, and it wasn't until later on in life I figured out by the timing what I saw was Empire. But Return of the Jedi was when I was like full into it and like, oh my god, we got to go see it. I got to get all the toys and the Ewoks are the coolest things ever, you know. So I love all the Jabba the Hutt shit, and the Salacious Crumb is dope with the fucking eye pulling out. I can still hear him crackling. Wondering how they're
Oh my
doing
God.
that. So much less cool than the Vader, but still very cool. And then if you are a fan, I'm kind of a junkie for anything that says Revenge of the Jedi. And so this Black Series Vader that they did, painted like the artwork from the Revenge of the Jedi poster. I will definitely be trying to get this on April 11th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Yeah, and it's interesting that said they were giving attendees a one-time use QR code. That's kind of interesting to have a printer that can do that can generate a new code, you know, print out 5,000 or however many they gave away. And then I think this more should have been grab bag, but okay,
Yeah.
let's just talk. We're talking about it now, anyways. So what was new announced? Because I know they talked about the Acolyte and all that kind of shit, but we had heard that. Did they reveal new stuff? I know Dave.
The three
Filoni's...
movies that are new.
Okay, so there are
the Rey
three
movie,
new ones. Okay.
the James Mangold 25,000 years ago movie,
Oh, interesting. Okay.
and the Mandalorian universe movie that will wrap up the Mandalorian series. So it'll wrap up the story told in Mando, Book of Boba Fett, and Ahsoka.
Interesting. Oh, and that's the one Dave Filoni's doing.
Yes, Dave Filoni's going to do that. So it's going to be like a theatrical finale of the Disney Plus Mando universe.
Okay. That's kind of cool. I like that.
I think the Rey movie is a huge mistake. And I'm super interested to see the Dawn of the Jedi movie. First, it's James Mangold. He's awesome. I really do like his movies.
So what has he done? So he did the Dial of Destiny that's coming out. He
did Dial of Destiny. He did Logan.
What? Oh.
He did the Wolverine. He did Copland. He did 310 to Yuma.
Yeah, I did hear that this one should be like the grittiest of all. Yeah, and that it's the Dawn awesome. Of the Jedi would be dope.
25,000 years. So it'll basically be like medieval times Jedis.
Dope. And does that put it, what's the fucking Sith? Like when Revan and all of them were around?
That I don't know. They did show the new timeline, and this is a new entry. This is called Dawn of the Jedi. It takes place before the Knights of the Old Republic.
Okay, that's the one I was trying to think of. So it's even going to be before because the Knights of the Old Republic, that was when the Jedi were like full strength battling the Sith at full strength. Okay. So yeah, I agree with you. The few comments that I read, because I try to not fucking read comments, were people complaining about the fucking Rey movie. They're like, we've seen enough of Rey. Meh, meh, meh.
It's not even that I've seen enough of Rey. I think Daisy Ridley's actually quite good at what she does.
I did.
I just have, after Rise of Skywalker, I have no desire to see any of those characters ever again.
Yeah,
exactly. I'm good.
I do like in spoiler, I do like in the Bad Batch how they've been touching on how they're going from cloning troops, where they're touching on cloning like the Emperor.
Oh, okay.
For that whole fucking thing. They've like dropped a couple little like, oh, we have much bigger plans for the cloning technology and shit like that. So, all right. Yeah, Cowabunga dude, right about my same age probably. I remember Return of the Jedi being the first Star Wars I ever saw.
Plus, dude, we had the Return of the Jedi storybook. We had the Return of the Jedi behind the scenes book. It was a red book with Luke on the cover from the Skiff.
Yeah. Dude, I have that still, and I didn't have it I shouldn't say still, because I don't have it from a kid. I bought it at a toy show for like $1 or something like that.
We had that. Like, we had we had the special, the like made for TV behind the scenes special, where they talked.
I do not remember that.
Yeah, like
I'm not a big special features guy. I'll tell you what. Like,
well, dude, this was
Star
1983 though. Like this.
No, I know,
TV.
but yeah, no, but I mean, Star Wars people seem to just be like consumed with, oh, this version of the movie comes with 18 more minutes of special features and shit like that. I don't get into that. Now I've watched them. Like, I guess when the first 6 came out in that Target Blu-ray set, like I did watch like a few hours of that extra disc worth of content, but in a lot of stuff, like I say, that's why I love Joe Bob Briggs, because he tells me a lot of shit about movies, because I never watch any documentaries about movies, you know?
Dude, I need a commentary. I need a commentary track.
All right, the Transformers Fanstream had some really good reveals. I was kind of impressed. Let's see. Let's get down to some pictures here, and we'll just start scrolling through here. We've already talked about this guy, the little Ankylosaurus that they're adding to the Dinobots to help with the Combiner. And then re-release of Dirge here for people that didn't get them. So I assume that means Thrust. Or maybe, did they already do a single release of Thrust? But anyways. Excuse me. Shit. Armada Megatron here. If you're an Armada fan, this is probably the best Armada Megatron you'll get. I hate this design for Megatron. I absolutely hate it. The Prime from Armada I dig. Back to Swoop for some reason, because the pictures aren't in order. This is kind of cool. You get Beachcomber. He's a deluxe though. I'm kind of tired with that. You get his little bird, so that's dope. And that's from the Golden Lagoon. And then DevCon, I really like this guy. I believe he's from the comics. He's like a mercenary or a bounty hunter or something.
Of course
I just think he looks dope, in my opinion.
What is that? Is that a Cybertronian vehicle he is then?
Yeah,
I'm assuming.
Yeah, exactly.
Might have a new listener.
Oh, nice. So this is Axel Grease, which is, oh, here she comes. Say hi. Don't just stare in there like some goober.
You can't hear me.
My point.
You don't have to yell. This mic is very sensitive.
Hot mic.
Yeah.
That's just my natural tone.
I love you. You going to go see The Neighbor, or you just came back from The Neighbors?
Came back from the neighbors.
Yeah, all right. So this Axel.
Hot dogs too.
Nice.
About to go get one.
This Axel Grease is the first Decepticon Junkion, and it's also the first female Junkion as well.
Very reminiscent of the Thunder Machine.
Yeah, exactly. So hopefully they'll do a repaint and
Even the kind of purpley bluey colors.
Yeah.
Thunder Machine had those weird colors.
Yeah, the blue is almost an exact match for it. And
then it's a little more purpley. I guess the Thunder Machine was what? More burgundy? More maroon?
Yeah, maroon, I would say. Yeah. Oh, I'm not telling her that, Evil King. She doesn't need any more ego boosts. But Evil King misses the misses on there. Oh, we got KJ in the house. Says, I'm picking up what you're putting down, Cliff. I remember the TV special.
Yeah, man. That was like we were all probably ripe age when Return of the Jedi dropped.
Yeah,
like, we got all the marketing.
Yeah, because you could have been anywhere from 6 to, well, back then 12. You know, 3. Anywhere. Oh, really? Jesus.
But I remember it. Because I had a 5-year-old brother at the time. He was 2 years older than me, so I'm sure he was all of it. Yeah, I still remember finding Han Solo in trench coat at Sears.
Oh, wow.
Like Sears.
We get the inevitable Nemesis Prime, Nemesis Leo Prime.
Ooh, as a Symmetry fan, this upsets me greatly.
Yes, I know. It's the one thing I've always hated about that design is the symmetry being off. But oh fuck! Did I literally just reset this by clicking the wrong?
Dude, we could go through this list again. You could tell me they're all different Transformers, and I'd be like, cool. All right, they kind of look similar, but I guess you say they're different.
And what the fuck? This doesn't even... Okay, I need to start looking at these links better, because this doesn't even reveal, like, the ultra amazing thing that they revealed. Let's see. Let me scroll down and see if we can find that. And I don't want to fucking spoil it until I can show it. We'll be talking about this later, but yes, the fucking Rise of the Beast is being found everywhere. Deluxe Class Beachcomber in hand already. Jesus Christ. Oh, I guess this was I didn't think about this. This was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Come on. I just want to find... They announced a new Titan. Okay, so there's the official pics. Here we go, live stream, so we can see this. Okay, so here's the dude I wanted to talk about. Let's go through this. So this turned out to be, this is going to be a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, which, great for them. No interest in this, to see guys that were in a cartoon for, 5 minutes. Although I usually love that. Okay. They're splicing in the official pics with these. So you can kind of see there. And just like the other Junkion, she's parts forming. So there's kind of the base mold that she was based on.
Oh.
But you're right. She's kind of... That Thunder Machine thing kind of makes her grow on me a little bit. I just hate that, oh, it's a Decepticon. Oh, she's a female. Let's see. Oh, and they're showing the Armada Prime. And this actually made me want to get the Armada Prime. I was going to pass on it, but now I think I might get that. There's in the relationship to Energon Megatron. So yeah, they did their job. They sold me on $60. Okay, so there's the Arc. And now we're getting... Oh, fuck. I can't even remember the name of it. I want to say it's the Nemesis, but I think that's wrong. But anyways, it's the Decepticon ship from the fucking original Transformers. So, oh, that's kind of dope. I didn't even pay attention to how they showed how it would land. But kind of like with the Arc, making the face of the Arc robots be kind of like the Autobot symbol, doing the same thing here. And again, this is a female Transformer. So yeah, I'm digging her. Again, no connection whatsoever, but I'll pick that up after Jomo ends. Here's Pipeline. More fucking Bumblebee. Oh, this is Studio Series, so then we're going to get Brawn, War for Cybertron, Cliff Jumper, and Megatron, a Rise of the Beasts, Rhinox, and then the Prime as well. So yeah, so don't get, I guess the point is there, don't get the Rhinox from the main line, or maybe it's the same Rhinox. I haven't watched this, and I think I need to watch them more closely instead of working while I watch them. How excited are you, Cliff?
Oh my God, I'm just buzzing. I'm just vibrating with excitement.
Come on, you don't want to buy a $200 version of the Decepticon ship?
No. Dude, I know we joke that I hate Transformers. I really don't hate Transformers. I just have no interest. Like I try to like pay attention while you're talking, and it's all just gobbledygook to me. Like,
well, and I think it's
weird.
the same
I just
way.
have no connection to it.
See, it's the same way with Power Rangers to me.
Yeah.
Like anybody that, I'm sure there are a ton of Power Ranger toy podcasts out there that, like, I just be like, who gives a fucking shit, you know? And I'm like you got that RoboCop figure from their line.
It's
like,
so awesome.
I like
my favorite toy.
I liked the Jack-o'-lantern figure.
Yeah.
And I liked that little pig meatball figure, but I've never found one as cheap as you did, so I've never bought one. But yeah, people could go on for days with, oh, it's from this dino and this retro and blah blah blah, and I wouldn't give a fucking shit. So.
Yeah, outside of Mighty Morphin, I have zero knowledge. Zero.
Yeah. Oh, and I only watched one episode of that, so Cowabunga Dude says, I'm still waiting for Hasbro to make blasters tapes. Yes, and not translucent, please. I feel you there. And Brinkalizer says, Slick, you should get a Jomo pass for the Armada Prime. It'll probably sell out and you'll miss out at retail price. That's part of the experiment. Hopefully, the hope is we'll get a Target, like, $25 off 100, and then I'll figure out a way to make it work so it falls within the sale price that I allow myself. Because yeah, this week I got a lot in, and I've returned it all to Target to to save 25% on almost every toy I've bought in the last 6 months. So
that sounds so exhausting to me.
Well, it was fun because in doing the returns, I was also looking, maybe I'll find something in store, like the Avatar stuff is clearancing and stuff like that, but I didn't find shit when I did it, because I don't return, I'm not that dude that takes 15 things up to the return. So I break it up, like I return 3 or 4 things at a time, which is annoying enough. So that meant I had to go to like 3 or 4 Targets, and I couldn't find anything in store. I almost bought the Rise of the Beast 3-pack because that would have been, it's $55, so that would have made it 10% off. But I don't know enough about it. You know, I love Nightbird, but I don't know if she's going to be cool in the movie or not. And I think that's my biggest thing, especially like the Indy toys and stuff. I'm never going to buy something without seeing the media it's connected to anymore. Just because I've been burnt on that. You know, like Phasma. Oh my God, look at this amazing silver fucking clone trooper, first order trooper, and then her part was shit in it, you know.
I would argue that Phasma still looks dope. Like,
no,
like,
she does, and I'm glad.
And she didn't. There was nothing that turned me off of her.
Yes,
I was like, oh, she wasn't as cool as I thought, but also like I still think Phasma looks dope.
Yeah,
like,
no, I agree. I would never sell my Black Series of her, but I'm glad I didn't buy the 18 versions they put out of her and that kind of shit.
She was going to be the new Boba Fett.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I guess that's the whole thing too. I got sucked into Boba Fettness as a kid, and even when I started collecting, and then I pulled back, and then of course they gave him a whole backstory now, and now I have a whole collection of Boba Fett's right behind my computer here and shit. So, All right, toy news. Jesus Christ. I thought this might be a shorter show. We're finding enough stuff to talk about. So this is the Mezco 112 Collective Storm Shadow, and he looks dope. They're always a little stylized. I like that he comes with the claw hands. That was always one of my favorite ninja things from the 80s was the fucking
The
little
climbing.
claws.
Yeah.
He also has the little smoke ball. I like that too. My problem with these high-end toys, I pick like one set of hands that I like, and then I never put another set of hands on there ever again, you know. We have yet to see a Mezco 112 G.I. Joe figure though. I've had the Destro. He was the first figure, and I've had him on pre-order for 2 years now. So kind of interesting. Oh, there's lots of little effects too. That's kind of cool. Yeah, those claw hands are dope. Yeah, so he looks amazing. I love what Mezco's doing with the G.I. Joe line. Oh yeah, those shurikens with the fucking different blasts and the smoke ball. Wow. He's fucking amazing, but I'm doing the Destro, and that's about as far as I can go with that line. I'm not going to go fucking crazy. This is kind of interesting. The Tamashii movie realization Remant.
Oh, so dirty stormtrooper?
Yeah, exactly. They just take the same mold and give them a bunch of scratches and some more paint effects. So I guess they're showing, I assume this is the original behind it, which I have it, but I haven't seen it in forever, so I'm not sure. But yeah, so you can see that he's like battle damaged and dirtier and shit. That's the first time I think that, oh my God, woman, what's up?
Nothing. I was just saying hi.
Oh, okay. So he's next to the Mandalorian and the Grogu. I love you so much.
Yeah, I know you do.
And then
Thanks,
he
man.
comes.
I appreciate that.
He comes with the ice cream maker with
okay.
some Beskar metal there. I mean, like I say, he's cool. If you never got the original one, it's kind of a cool one if you don't have that one. Let's see. KJ Smith says, hold on. So you bought toys just to return them so you could save on older toys. I'm so confused. Oh, KJ Smith. You haven't paid attention enough. It's Slickgistics.
Oh, geez. Here, hold on. I gotta go grab one more toy that I have for what we got.
Okay.
So start explaining Slickgistics. I will be 4 seconds.
Okay. This is kind of my thing is since I keep track of all the toys I buy and I maintain a file folder of all the receipts and shit like that. And I purposely try to buy toys from big box. So like Target and Walmart. So if they ever go on sale within the 3 to 4 months with the red card, you get 4 months at Target. At Walmart, they're just 3 months. If something goes on sale or clearance, I will buy it and then return it on the old receipt. So even if I've opened it or whatever, I have a nice unopened one that I can return. And when Target does these $100 or $25 off of $100 or 25% off one toy, that's primarily what I use those promotions for, is to buy a bunch of toys. So when they did it at Target this week for Easter, I bought $400 worth of toys I had previously bought. And so now I got the Tiger Force Recondo. He was half off to begin with. Then I got another 25% off. Then I get another 5% off using my red card. So, yeah, I mean, the Tiger Force Duke got that 25% off. Because what you have to do with that 25 off of 100 is you got to hit it right at 100 or you're losing your discount. For every $10 you go up, you're losing another 2.5% of discount. So I placed 4 orders that were between $100 and $102 a piece. So it's very masterful how you have to put everything together to hit that 100. Yes, and it's a sickness, and it could be considered slight consumer fraud, maybe. I don't know.
I believe that would be, if you looked up consumer fraud, you are right below the guy who would print homemade UPCs at home and go to the Lego section and slap them on and buy Legos for
$23.
No, you're below him. I said that. You're below.
I know. But you said right below.
Right below.
I'm like,
yeah, right below.
He is literally stealing. I'm just working a system. A system they established.
I'm just so, I wish I could be like you too, because I think I could save so much money, but it's like once I buy the figure, it's done. It's out of my mind. It's like figure. I know,
you don't
obtained.
even think about it. Yeah, you bought something that was really big once.
The Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, here's how you could do it to save almost like $200, and you're just like, I bought it. It's fine.
It's done.
Brink says, Slick, with that return truck, don't you have problems where the toys you bought previously? Yeah, and that's the whole thing. When they do these sales, it's not like everything that I could still return is still available. There's lots of things that sell out or I just never find. This time around, it just was really easy with all the Dungeons and Dragons figures. I rebought all of those. The Venger was half off, so I got him for the Venger and Dungeon Master 2-pack, $25, then 25% off, then 5% off on top of that. So trick. Yeah, I thought truck might be a typo with that return trick. So, and I did get caught, not caught, but I did. So I bought the crab mech from Avatar, that 3 3/4 one, because I love that design. It wasn't shit in the movie. They were hardly in the movie, but I'm like, I definitely want this crab mech. That one I missed returning by 2 days. I got in the mail and I was like, okay, I got to get this returned. And then I didn't go to the store. I forgot to. And so then I had to return the sale one and be stuck with the full price one. So it wasn't awful. But KJ Smith. Oh, okay. I also one that practiced the art from stealing from the rich. That's exactly right. And now in hardcore people in the community, like What's on Joe Mind would probably be like, oh God, you're the problem with the G.I. Joe collecting community. And because it is, I'm trying to get shit as cheap as I can and sticking it to them. And it probably doesn't show well on their books, You're just playing the game, Slick, like those coupon smashers we see on the History Channel. The coupon smashers. I don't know what that is. Elaborate on that, Zombie Mesh.
I would assume it's some kind of reality show about coupon smashers.
I just don't get the term smashers, because I was an extreme couponer back. Now everything's digital, so it's super hard to do. But yeah, back when you could stack coupons and shit at the grocery store, I was one of those people that buy $120 worth of groceries for $25. So Brinkalizer says, I've returned the Mega Snake Mountain 3 times to Amazon and rebought it at their sale price. They ask, where did you find the cheaper price? I tell them it was them. Yeah, machinist clarified. Yes, extreme. Yeah, I did that forever, dude. I went to a little seminar on it, all kinds of shit. All right. Creations He-Skeletor. All right. What's your thought about this, Cliff?
I don't know. It's kind of a neat little thing. If I will buy it if I remember to go on to Mattel Creations. It's possible I'll forget, and I don't think this is going to be one that hurts me if I don't get it. But it's kind of cool. So it's He-Man and Skeletor colors, so it's not quite Faker, but it kind of gives you a Faker vibe.
What it really makes me feel like, even though it was a real faker, was when on the Robot Chicken, where they have Faker on there.
Yeah,
Like that's what he
no one
looks like to
recognizes
me.
him. No one can tell that he's blue. And then He-Man comes in, and everyone thinks He-Man's the clone. Like
Yeah.
that's a really great little thing.
Yeah, they like him because he's a party dude, and He-Man's the buzzkill. Yeah, I don't. So I guess the story behind him is he is the good He-Man to the anti-Eternia He-Man. So I don't think there is any fucking like, maybe in the German radio plays, because that's where anti-Eternia He-Man comes from.
Yeah, maybe I don't like.
Maybe he was a character in that. I've never been able to find a translation of him, and I think it's out there. I just haven't looked. The Battle Cat is kind of dope on the back of the packaging here.
Panther with Battle Cat's armor.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Like. So,
got,
I mean, if I think to do it in the 3.5 minutes it's on sale, I will pick up one. If I miss it, I'm not going to be too broken up about it.
I think Frogmonger lasted like an hour. Like, I don't think he was, yeah. So, yeah, let's see. It says the 2020 Masters of the Universe comic. 2020 Masters of the Universe comic introduced the concept of multiple different Eternias. On Anti-Eternia, He-Man is evil, and Prince Keldor never becomes Skeletor. Keldor is recruited by different multi-versions of He-Man to claim the power of Grayskull, become He-Skeletor, and save Eternia in the multiverse. And this figure brings him to life. Let's see, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So, God, this is where like that FOMO comes up. Like, oh my God, I don't think I want it, but because I know it's going to sell out and I'll never have a chance at it at retail again, I should probably do it. So we'll see when it comes up. I think I set a reminder on my calendar. So I'm like you, Cliff. If I'm at my computer, the reminder pops up, I'll fucking try for it. This was, oh my God, fanboys rejoice. Oh, we did it. We showed Hasbro. Hasbro is bringing back plastic packaging for all of their collector lines.
I don't think we did shit. I think all the mothers and fathers buying shit for their kids were like, I'm not fucking buying this closed box bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you been to a toy aisle? There are closed boxes everywhere.
I know. I fucking hate it. It's awful.
Like, no one's buying this shit.
Yeah. Well, and like I said, it was going to save me money because, like, you know, I shouldn't say lots of times, but, you know, 30% of the time, 25% of the time, I buy two because I want to keep one in package. Now, Black Series has never been that interesting. Joe, I've only done it with, like, my absolute favorites, like Storm Shadow, Bat, that kind of stuff, Snake Eyes, Destro, but like I say, I'm glad it's back. So they're saying classified here, Black Series, Marvel Legends. So what they don't,
or Power Rangers,
yeah, yeah, but we don't talk about that.
Yeah.
What I'm interested to see is vintage collection, because even during the panel when they talked about this, they did not mention vintage collection. And
are they doing it? I thought vintage collection was not changing the bubbles. I thought they said all retro packaging will keep bubbles.
Oh, maybe that's where I missed it, was them calling it retro.
I mean, they still got those ridiculous deluxe boxes, but those are deluxe. So
yeah,
those aren't technically.
They weren't, but they were changing the vintage collection.
Were they?
There will. Okay. Oh yeah, there will be one. They showed product shots of a little tiny rectangular box on a 6x9
like
card.
The Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
exactly.
Fucking, no.
So I wonder how many waves in that will take to adjust there.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought they made a point of saying like the Star Wars and GI Joe retro stuff will still keep the bubble because that's the whole point.
But
And,
see, I guess I
X-Men
see what
vintage
you're
cards.
saying. Yeah, but vintage, they said they were going to start doing it in boxes.
So it must just be the 6-inch special editions then, like the
what they're
like I said, like the GI Joe, the Star Wars, and then the what were we just saying?
Legends
the Legends retro pack.
Power Rangers. Cowabunga dude, I like this. He says, I'm gonna get it, talking about the He-Skeletor, to keep my Mattel Creations buying skills on point. Yeah, there you go. It can just be practice.
I bought a fucking Wondar and a Grizzlor fucking months ago. It allegedly will be
on the secondary market.
No, on the
from Creations.
Yeah, that pre-order they put up later. Remember? They put them back up.
I was going to say, I got my Grizzlord, but I got it on the day of, not the pre-order the next day.
So just one day, those two figures will show up. Like, and I have no idea when. Like, it's just going to be...
I'll tell you what, please don't ever have to deal with Mattel Creations. I'm still trying to return that Jurassic Park T-Rex on the toilet fucking thing. Because they fucking said I never submitted a photo. I've submitted a photo. They got approval to do my return. Literally, what has it been? It was July. So it's been fucking 8 months later. So they got approval to do a return. And now they can't get me the fucking label. I've been waiting 2 weeks for them to send me a return label for it. It's a nightmare. I have fucking contacted them 7 different times, 3 times on the phone. And every time they're very nice and they're very efficient about trying to be like, oh yeah, I see your communications. I see what's going on. Let me try to do this. And it still never happens. New World's Smallest Transformers. And I love this. I will definitely be looking for this. So it's just the original World's Smallest mold. Oh, wow. I didn't realize there were so many of them. I thought it was just the Bumblebee. Looks like we're getting the RC here. Why the fuck they're packing this non-transformable figure with her big, huge backpack makes no sense to me right now. But you get a full comic book with these. So there's the Bumblebee. There's the comic.
Yeah, apparently there's versions of this going out with He-Man figures too. My friend saw.
Oh, really? With the comic?
Yeah, mini He-Man figures with comics.
That's dope. Shit. Oh, I was afraid of that. Was that playing the music?
Yeah.
All right, let me mute it. Maybe I'll still get dinged on this. I just wanted to show the comic. Isn't that it comes with a little magnifying glass?
Yeah, because we're all old as fuck.
Oh my god. Here, not to tangent too much, but so I went into my second optometrist appointment ever, and this is a year after my first optometrist appointment ever. So my first one, they're like, yeah, you need reading glasses. Just get 1 times reading glasses. And so I've used those every once in a while, not too often. This time they're like, holy shit, your eyesight went south fast. And I was like, oh, okay. And I guess I'm nearsighted, where I'm having a problem seeing far. Is that correct?
I
don't even know the terminology, but
I haven't been to an eye doctor in 30 years. And I'm blind as shit.
Well, yeah, so this brings you to my point. So they're able to cut me my glasses right there on the spot. So I had them. And I'm like, oh, yeah, great. These look great, whatever. I get into my truck the next day with my daughter, and I'm like, oh, it's an overcast day, because I didn't want to pay for the transitions and all that. I was like, I don't need to wear my sunglasses. I'll put my glasses on. I'm like, holy shit, I'm fucking blind. I always thought my windows were just really dirty because I haven't washed my truck in 2 years. I just thought my windows were really dirty. No, it was that I'm blind, and now I can see really well with glasses. I'm like, shit, I'm seeing things I've never seen in trees before and shit.
Trees have individual leaves?
Yeah, like, yeah, they're that good. You can see the individual leaves and shit, but Yeah, so these, I love these. And it says they're available at Walmart. Let me see here. Share this.
That's
tab
where
instead.
their sighting was.
Okay. Let's see if we can find worlds. Because these things are like never on, like these impulse buy collectible shit is never on the websites.
Yeah, I get the same with all the fucking Spin Master shit. Like,
Yeah.
there's just
Yeah,
nowhere
so
you can find no complete list. Like,
yeah, the only, I mean, we're a big checklist family, and so yeah, they do have some of them on here, but it's not looking like they got any GI Joe or He-Man one, Barbie. And these are oh no, 3-day. They're Kerplunk, really?
my sister loved that game.
Really? Oh, my daughter liked it too, and it just
We had to
most
alter the
boring
rules.
game ever.
The real rules are if you get the marbles, you lose. In her crazy brain, it was whoever got the most marbles won, which is fine.
So you were trying to pull the one out that would cause
Yes.
the biggest chain reaction. Okay. Yep. I actually kind of like that. I might actually play that game. All right, Poppies. So everybody helped on the voting for this. Let's see what people... Oh, sorry. I was sharing the wrong fucking tab again. All right. Hold on real quick. I'm going to stop sharing this and see if I can just share a fucking window instead of a tab. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I just always choose the wrong thing. Okay. Now I can open up things and not have to switch it. Let me reset the magnification. I don't think it needs to be that big. Boop, boop, boop.
Oh, we just missed the...
Was that... Oh, I didn't
right at
see
the top
it.
of ET, you get...
Okay.
So NECA, Mezco, Exo 6.
So people's pick. So these are just people that comment saying NECA, Poppies. That's what we voted in. So NECA, Hot Toys, and Hasbro. Was that
Exo
just...
6. Wow, Exo 6. They're doing all the Hot Toys-esque Star Trek figures.
Oh, interesting. Oh, and that's his pick, so that's just his personal fucking thing. Best overall line, high-end, 1/12 collective for Poppies, Hot Toys, TMNT Ultimates.
Really?
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I would not... I mean, they're doing some great things in those lines, but they're just not great action figures, in my opinion.
I just have the Casey Jones. It's fine, but yeah, that's the only one I need.
People's pick, that Exo 6. That's interesting. I didn't realize there'd be so many people fucking collecting high-end Star Trek figures.
Well, Star Trek hasn't really been around in a few years. So
I guess that's true. Best low end, yeah, classified. He must not collect classified, or he would have voted that as well, because that 1966 Batman line isn't that great.
I missed Batman and Robin. I've never been able to see them, so I've never collected it.
Oh really? Oh,
I have all the Mattel. I have all the Mattel ones.
Yeah,
I couldn't find regular Batman and regular Robin anywhere, and I'm not fucking buying a Batman line without a regular Batman and a regular Robin. Like, not happening.
Seeing the Batman's the only one I bought was the regular Batman that came out. TMNT NECA, I agree with that. I'm liking what they're doing with the cartoon line. If that's what people's talking about. I guess they're also doing comic line now too. Marvel Legends and Motu Origins tied for third. I don't know who the fuck is picking Marvel Legends. To me, that seems like one of the laziest lines out there, in my opinion. But again, they're doing deep dives like a motherfucker. But okay, let's see. Outstanding paint. So yeah, this Man Thing. If you've seen all the versions of this Man Thing, oh my god, it is absolutely beautiful what this guy is doing with them. Book of Boba Fett, second place, Judge Q. What is Judge Q?
Judge Q is probably from
Star Trek, the Exo 6. Okay. And then People's Choice was Book of Boba Fett. And is this the Hot Toys? Oh, of course it is. So it's the Hot Toys Book of Boba Fett. Captain Nemo.
I think that's 112. Yeah.
Mezco. Okay. And then his was Judge Q, Book of Boba, Captain. Wow, that's pretty interesting. That is fun. Fell kind of right in line. This is 18 inches and up. Of course, Galactus for the Poppies. Grogu, that's the life-size one.
Yeah.
Iron Man.
Oh, wow. Those are all the same all the way through.
Oh, that is crazy. Huh. And then Best Male, 12 to 17 inch. Miles Morales. Is that the Hot Toys, I guess?
Looks like.
What's crazy is that it's... Oh, shit. No, don't ding me. What's crazy is it's the Spider-Verse Miles Morales. So it's all kind of cartoony, but still realistic, I guess. Same one. Spider-Man classic video game. Book of Boba, Bilbo Baggins. That's kind of an interesting one. Oh, he chose the Pennywise. Oh, that's kind of dope. 6 scale Hot Toys Pennywise. Alrighty. Okay, I'm going here. Okay, here's the one that most of us probably care about.
Yeah.
Male figure, 5 to 11 inch. Death Dealer, still a fucking high-end Mezco one. That one is dope. I just couldn't see spending $140 or $20. Spirit gets second place. I love that Spirit. That Spirit is freaking amazing. And then Iron Giant. Is this the cheap Walmart one? Oh, the Diamond Select one. Okay. The one that came with all the extra accessories.
Fucking love Iron Giant.
Cool. People's Pick, Usagi Yojimbo, the Popeye. I was really impressed with Boss Fight's Popeye. I really like this figure. I broke his pipe like almost immediately out of the box, but he comes with 2 pipes, so that worked out well.
That's problem solved.
But the disc universals they did in his big ass forearms, I thought that was kind of ingenious how they pulled that off, and he does have really good posability for being that kind of weird figure. And then Death Dimbo. Yeah, he really likes this Naughty and Nice line. I never opened mine up, so I don't know how good or bad they are.
I ordered the blue one that's for next year. The Cap King Frost King or whatever. It's like a blue Santa with like a longer coat.
Oh, I hadn't even seen that one.
Oh, dude, look it up on Big Bad. It's cool looking.
Is it? Well, here, fuck not. I got the zombie one. That's
Naughty or Nice.
Fight. Yeah, I bet Naughty should just get it. Which one?
Keep going. He's in all blue.
This one, Father Frost.
Yeah, Father Frost, dude. I ordered him because that looks awesome.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah,
I really like the different Santas. Like my preferred Santa is like the Santa in the forest green.
Oh yeah, because didn't you get the green one from? Did you get that one from Four Horsemen?
I just got the original one. Was he green? I don't even remember.
Well, the original one I don't think, but that was like last year's, I thought. And then they re-released them for pre-order with the green robes.
No, I did not get him, but no, I get every year I get the same. Like I get a Hallmark series of ornaments that are just different Santas from across the world. So, whenever they do one that's kind of different than the traditional red and white, I like it. So I like that Frost guy.
KJ Smith says the Miles and the It are absolutely incredible. Yeah, I forget KJ Smith's Hot Toys guy. Death Dealer Mezco is worth every penny. Oh, nice.
Sure he is. He's a Mezco.
I like that we've got some high-end representation. All right. Best male. And again, I don't think they should be delineating between male and female, but whatever. Best male under 5 inches. So the Boba Fett droids. I did love that fucking droids. Judge Dredd from Haya Toys. Oh, not showing that one. And then Boss Fight. The fucking no.
Super 7.
This is Diamond Select. They're the ones redoing.
The Muppets. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I thought you said McBain.
Oh yeah, it is McBain, but oh, why would they put those? Oh, they were tied. Okay,
Yeah.
I get it. Judge Dredd, Sam the Eagle, Fett droids. Yeah, the droids are dope. I like those. Flash Gordon from Boss Fight, I assume. Oh, interesting. And then Green Lantern, what, the Superpowers one? Oh,
Yeah. Wow.
yeah, the Superpowers one. That's interesting. And Roger Rabbit, that's got to be
Probably
reaction, right?
Reaction,
Yeah.
Oh, it's awesome. It's got the Weasel Mobster.
Oh,
that's awesome.
Oh shit.
I love that.
Okay. And then what is this? Oh, now we get into female. So Bo-Katan, the
Swept.
Mondo Shira. Oh yeah, first place all the way across all the categories. Shira in both of them. Besides
What's Harley
him.
caution tape? Like,
Sideshow. Oh, that one is kind of dope. Bless you. 5" to 11. Yeah, this
Demona.
one I actually just want to get. No,
Spiral?
this is Spiral. Yeah, right. Yeah. And then Zorana and Demona. Demona, Zorana, and Spiral. Ahsoka, which Ahsoka? Oh, the movie Black Series, or the Mandalorian Black Series. Demona, She-Hulk. Oh, that one, interesting.
that is a pretty good figure.
I mean, yeah, she is. She looks like she's jointed up to the hilt. Under 5". Jessica Rabbit. Huh, interesting. Female Knight
She's
of
got the
Asperity.
pan with the imprint of his head. Like, that's awesome. I actually have never seen this line. These are the first time I've actually. I mean, I'm familiar with them. But I haven't looked at them. They're kind of awesome.
Uh-oh. Brinkalizer heard it. Yep. Mrs. McFavorite is an 8 to 10 sneezes at a time person. And here it comes again. Batman's horse. I finally went in on that when I could get most of them on Amazon for $10 a piece, and all I had to pay full price for was the Batman. I finally pulled the trigger on that, but I never built it. I got caught up and then they got packed away, but I'm glad to hear that people liked it. Bone Breaker. Oh, from Marvel Legends.
Oh, one of the Reavers.
He reminds me of Smash TV. That fucking dude that was a half a tank and had his body. Solomon Grundy. Oh, the Starro. I forgot about this. The big, huge Starro that came with the McFarlanes. Oh, I never saw it put together. That's kind of weird looking for Starro. You know McFarlane. They just got to look cool. Starro, Solomon Grundy, and Bonebreaker. All right. Best vehicle, 1966 Batman, Batmobile, 16th scale. Jazz Inc. dioramas. Is this Hot Wheels? And Jazz Inc. is just the... Oh, crazy.
Oh,
$1,500. Well, yeah. Sapinter's Air Chariot was second. Most of us probably have that. And then the Spin Master Batmobile is third.
It's got to be the movie, the Batman.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But these would have closed like a month ago. I can't imagine that people would have been able to get it and experience it. But
what?
The you're talking about the Flash?
No,
89
the Batman. It was last year.
Oh, okay, that makes
Batman.
sense.
Yeah.
Okay, I had no idea this Rumble Society Wave Rider and Captain Nemo expansion pack. Interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot of Mezco 112. I have like the Rumble Society, the guys with the skulls for heads.
Yeah.
Rumble, yeah, right. Rumble Society, whatever they're calling their little subline.
All right, best playset, Castle Grayskull. Really, the fucking one. Goofy one?
Wow. I mean, it is big.
Oh, that's weird. Maybe it has a lot of play value or something. I don't know. Because that was both down here. What's the villain's lair?
I think it's the Batman 66.
The Backman one. That one was pretty cool looking. All right, come on. Render. Yeah, I like that one. Mummy accessory kit. And then Gremlin accessory kit. Yeah, this is something I still have yet to see, but I want.
It's got one of the eggs. It's got
it's got
the ski
mask. Yeah, exactly. And then the aerobics, the fucking jazzercise.
See, this might be worth it for me to get because it's an actual fucking scale gizmo. That's my whole problem with the Gremlins line is that the gizmos aren't in scale.
Exactly, they're bigger than the fucking Gremlins.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Went too far. All right. Best statue, who cares? Best bust, who cares? Best designs for a vinyl figure, the Man-Thing is kind of dope. CM Punk and Sting as the vinyl mini-mates. And then Balrog. This is probably dope as a vinyl figure. Oh, as a rubber duck.
Oh
Okay, there's best prop replica, Batarang, Iron Spider helmet, teacup, Blade Puppet Masters. Oh, that's kind of cool. An Enterprise T.
Star Trek Generations.
Okay. Batarang, teacup, Iron Spider. Okay. Best building set, Optimus Prime, Snake Mountain, typewriter. I cannot see doing the typewriter. That does not sound fun. The DeLorean, that's not this year. Wasn't that I thought that was like 2 or 3 years ago. Maybe
it's back for 2022.
Oh, okay. Since it re-released. Okay. And then Bowser. Oh, yeah. People have really liked this Bowser. Again, that's way too pricey.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm just not enough of a Marvel fan. Then best miscellaneous. Yeah, the Jurassic Park T-Rex, that Amber series is amazing. G.I. Joe Mini-Mates, I've been enjoying that. Smallest action figures. Yeah, this fucking Grayskull that I have yet to find. My Target is like decimated that impulse buy section. You know, there used to just be... It used to be an aisle long with Pokemon cards and all of that.
That's the card aisle that's by checkout?
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's where I used to be able to find all of those. And fucking now you can't find anything there besides fidgets and cards. G.I. Joe Mini-Mates. Pretty good all the way across. Dreadnoughtus. What is this?
Oh my god, your tab situation is starting to give me anxiety.
Does that worry you? I have to onboard people remotely, and so I'm just telling them. They share their screen. I'm like, okay, click here. Now you're gonna right click on there and choose inspect. You know, that kind of shit. And fucking, it's interesting to see because everything I tell them to do usually opens a new tab, and you can see the people that start getting anxiety, and they're like, can I close this one and this tab? Can I close this tab now? And I'm just like, just leave them all open. It's fine. Here, we'll close tabs to the right. There we go. All right. Well, that was fun. I love the Poppies, man. Michael Crawford's a fucking amazing dude, and he recruits a lot of great people to do the Poppies voting, including our podcast. So hey. Oh, here we go. KJ Smith, under 5 inches. That's my category. I wish I could say I was 15 to 12 or whatever, 17 to 12, but I'm at least the next category up. Point Dread and Talon Fighter playset. First looks here. Oh my god, is this going to play music? Oh, here we go. Let's just look at artwork. Looks great on it.
Perfect. Can't wait to tear it open.
Yeah, I agree. The one thing, have we seen whether this is going to mount on Grayskull or not.
I believe it is. I don't know why you would make it without giving it the ability to mount.
Exactly.
I thought we looked at it, and it's that you could see the ring where it's going to
Oh, yeah, we were conjecturing that you would remove this top piece, so you would still have the little computer with a gun turret. Where did it go? I must have shot past it already. What the fuck? Oh, I guess here. That, yeah, you would have this computer with the gun turret, and then that would actually mount on the fucking Grayskull. All right. And then Mondo, holy shit. Fucking release that they let go.
The poster.
What was it?
The poster section of their business.
Yeah, poster and music, right? Vinyl and poster or something has been assessed since there's a lot of misinformation. Oh, well, we did reduce our overall workforce by about 10% across Funko. The majority of the company layoffs were in Mondo. Mondo posters business will continue, period. We feel that making extremely limited runs of posters, most of which are 150 pieces or under, limits access to fans unfairly. Wow. Many of these posters are bought with the sole purpose of flipping them at much higher costs to fans that really want them. The posters are created by some of the most amazing artists working today. Our goal is to make larger edition runs. Oh, crazy. Limited, but not ultra limited. Let's see. Properties, blah, blah, blah. Funko will be investing heavily in production of vinyl records in the near future, allowing Mondo to deliver records to more fans. We currently have plans to build almost 70,000 square foot. Oh, well, okay. Funko is also going to great lengths to invest heavily in some of the most amazing licenses around to build out a portfolio of pop culture for Mondo's high-end collectibles division. These are dream licenses that Mondo has wanted to work with for a long time, but unable to do due to financial restrictions before we acquired them. Okay. So they're saying everything's going to continue and all that kind of shit, but yeah, that's kind of fucking, that's kind of crazy that they would cut. Because they said what? They cut like 75% of Mondo's staff or something?
Something like, yeah, it was a fucking bloodbath.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, we're still doing this stuff. We just laid everybody off so we can hire new people at lower prices. All right, new Cosmic Legions pre-order. Okay, so Brinkalizer, KJ Smith. So I'm a big junkie for the Motu homages. So we have a very obvious one here in Operative 83, which I love.
Many faces, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he's pretty cool.
Yeah. And he's dope. He's at the base figure price of $37. Where I have a problem is at the $65 price point is Whiplash. Yeah. I'm like, fuck. And
I'm sorry. Sister Cockgarja.
I think it's just Scourge.
There's an apostrophe there. It's clearly Scourge.
And they got Manny faces in the background, so I think I'm going to have to fucking do it. It just drives me a little nuts that he's got to be a deluxe.
That means he's going to be fucking huge, dude.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. That's what I wanted to ask them is this guy larger than their regular base figure, or is it just because he comes with an extra head and a few extra accessories?
Dude, the Manny Faces guy came with like 4 heads and a space helmet.
I know, that's what I'm. So yeah, you're right. Now that we're saying it out loud, he's hopefully got to be bigger. Maybe not. Maybe they know they got Motu homage collectors. They're like, oh, there you go. Oh shit! Oh, Cowabunga dude, he's ogre scale. Okay. Yeah, and Brent confirming. Yeah, I'm with you, Brent. I still need to pre-order these too. I just was really on the fence about that fucking, and I love this dude that they came out with his little fucking drill shit and his wings.
Oh yeah, no, I don't need a large bug. I'm good.
Oh, it's so, I should say hilarious. It's cute, whatever. We talked about that I coach Special Olympics. One of the kids I coach, he is scared of every bug ever living. And so when we're playing basketball in a gym, he has no problem. He's very productive. He participates. But he also comes to soccer and he just spends the whole time just like scanning the grass constantly and like, oh, there's a bug, and yelling about it during practice. It's very cute. But yeah, I like this guy because he has the multiple arms, and then I'm always a sucker for like a fucking drill weapon.
That would be like an insect drone who builds. Yeah, that's terrifying. I'm good.
All right. KJ and Brinkalizer, do you guys automatically do all ends? Like, is that just where you, and maybe Fans Toy Style do a double all in to be able to sell some off later or trade some? I'd be curious. Mask Leatherneck. So we talked about this. The CF, what is it? CFCB Unlimited.
Yeah.
So this was the winner, and now you can buy it. A little overpriced for vinyl figures, but they are hand painted. And they're also doing the fucking mask vehicle, although there's no features to it. They just
no features to it, and it's only for the 4-inch scale figure.
Yeah. And he's talked about that he is going to try to do the 1/24 scale. He just needs to try to find a Hummer to offer. The problem is this, just what it looks like for some stickers and a little bit of paint, is $75. So I really like what he's trying to do. It's just, woof. It's a little
not interested. It's not a figure I have any connection to anyway. So.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Toy Hacks, their latest thing. Again, I hate that I can't ever. There was something interesting in here. Let's see. 86 Rumbles, been spruced up a few years. Shit, I forgot what it was, but. One and Earth Shattering Top. Maybe it was this Rumble. There was like one I wanted to talk about. Because if you're interested in third-party stickers for your Transformers and stuff, Toy Hacks is amazing. It's just a little pricey. Oh, it's just a little piece of cardboard that you put under them. That's kind of cool, though. I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world for $6. Again, this is the tiniest of tiny toys, but all right. Next up in third party. Oh, yeah. You excited for this? Have you seen these?
I'm
the
good.
Super 7? Really?
Yeah.
Are you not a big Tron guy?
I'm a Tron. I've never had any of the toys, though, so the action figures for Tron have never connected to me. I might get a Light Cycle just to have one.
Yeah, and I'm definitely like not all in. What I like is blue one. So this is Tron and Flynn. So with the blue ones, I guess, are the bad guys. Maybe.
Dude, it's been 25 years since I've seen
that's,
Tron.
That's kind of how I am. I love the light cycles. More NECA D&D. Oh my God.
Strong heart, dude.
I finally opened up my Warduke, and he is just one of the most gorgeous figures I've ever owned at this point.
I might have to buy in just so I can have somebody to pose with Strongheart, because I'm getting Strongheart. Look at how fucking dope he looks.
Yeah, no, I agree. Let's go through these.
Like, Hero Knights are never really that interesting, but this figure's awesome.
I agree. I never owned Strongheart at the. Is it Strongheart? Is that what it is?
I think it's Strongheart. Yeah.
I never owned them in the original line just because I didn't really care about knights, but yeah, He's
Look at
dope.
that, dude. Yeah, like,
The
he looks
face is
awesome.
the face is a little constipated, but this guy
That's
I
fine. He's
did
gonna be
have
covered in his mask.
Yeah, that's true. So I'm so excited that they're
That's
making
awesome. I love
him
that head.
without the hood.
Yeah.
I still got to get the. Oh my god, I didn't realize he was that much bigger than Warduke. I still need to get him. He's at my targets.
You need
but
Grimm's word.
Yeah. Grimm's word, yep. We get a lot of accessories here. I like that we finally get a hood down on him as well. But yeah, these two announcements, I'm like done all in. I'm gonna fucking buy every one of these fucking.
I'll
D&D.
just get the two.
The two, the Warduke and the Knight to fight.
Yep. Just kind of pose them somewhere, like maybe with my fucking Masters Classics, or somewhere they'll just be kind of like there.
Let's see here. Let's see. So Brinkalizer says, yes, automatically do all in. I have an opportunity a couple times a year to offload unwanted figures at Torsha. Oh, that makes sense. You do all in, pick your favorites, and then whatever ones you don't want to keep from the all in. That makes sense. KJ says, I'm contemplating dumping all my mythics and going hard on cosmic. Interesting. I agree. Like, Cosmic's almost more my thing than Mythics was. That's why I was able to get away without doing a lot of them. But yes, I try to get all-ins. It's nice that they're finally discounting them a little bit. It always drove me nuts before that their all-ins were the same price as the figures singularly. So literally the only benefit was you didn't have to hit add to cart 8 times. You could just hit it once.
I do that at Big Bad because it's 4 cents cheaper if you get
to
them
do the
all in than you do for the all in.
All right. And I thought Rock was going to be on, so we don't really have anything to talk about this, right? Maybe I'll keep it on the show notes for next time, but Mattel Creations is doing another wrestling. Now their ring made it. Do you remember?
No, okay. Wrestling news does not retain well.
So the WCW interest. I love the fucking diamond plating. I've always loved that fucking texture, that design. I mean, it's cool. It looks cool. Go to fucking
Kevin Nash, Hulk Hogan.
Oh, is that who that was? I didn't even know that.
He's in John Wick.
Mysterio? Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's the security guard that John Wick lets leave the club. He's like, "Oh, have you lost some weight?" Like, yeah. He's like, "Take the night off, Francis." Did you see Thor yet, by the way?
No, not yet. I know. I've been fucking so busy. Brinkalizer corrected me. No. The all-ins always had a discount. For the larger ways, you basically get a figure for free. Oh, that's okay. I always thought it was fucking the same price, so that's dope. Oh, wrong. Oh, shit. I almost hit back on the wrong fucking browser. Got caught up there. All right, so we'll move on. Store report. Proto Mando hitting. All right, you going to get this?
No, God, no.
Really?
I don't buy any of these.
Oh, I thought maybe because it was Mando.
Yeah.
Suck you in.
This is recreating a test shot, which owning a test shot is a cool thing. I don't need a pseudo test shot.
Shoot, yeah. I fought it for a long time. Like, one of the first companies to do this on a commercial scale was Super 7. They did the test shots of the He-Man reaction figures.
Yes, I remember those. And they came with fake intercompany memos.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I fought that for a long time, and then it finally went on clearance or sale somewhere, and I was like, okay, I'm going to get it.
They came in white shipper boxes.
Yeah.
Design department. Yeah, it was cool. It's cool, but...
This was found in Springfield, Oregon, so be on the lookout. And then Rise of the Beasts of Voyagers have been found. specifically. It looks like Optimus Primal and Optimus Prime. So those are wants for me, but again, they can go on the Jomo list. They'll get picked up on clearance or sales in November or something. Ollie's Motu. Do you have Ollie's where you're at? We don't.
I do. They are in the corpse of my Toys R Us. They're only about 4 minutes up the road.
They're that big? An Ollie's is that big?
Yeah,
Wow.
I've never been inside. I don't know how they've used the space, but it is in the old Toys R Us.
Yeah, I mean, look at all these. You want to talk about Jomo? So yeah, Masterverse, the fucking Barbarian Skeletor, that's only been out for like 3 months or something. Maybe a little longer, but we got Marvel Legends. You of course got Saw Gerrera Deluxe there.
Dr.
I wish they would take pictures so you could see the prices. Maybe it says it in the article here.
$5 a pop, it says in the little blurb.
Oh, really? Jesus, that's insane. Yeah, see, and there's here this weird like eye creature from Power Rangers. Now, maybe if he was $5, I might pick him up. But yeah, you got Fortnite's there. You have the little Gear arcade game box. These are dope. Yeah, I have a lot of those.
Get a couple of those J. Jonah Jamesons, man. The suit bodies, just to keep the customs.
Yeah, because I love making customs of people in suits.
Yeah, well, I could pop on a couple of Tomax and Zaymont heads.
Oh, extensive enterprise. I like that.
Or,
I like that.
Because he looks so fucking much like him, I could make a custom Mission Impossible Tom Cruise, because fucking one of those heads looks like Tom Cruise. Probably the one without the scar.
I've never seen any of those movies.
You are a fool.
I'm just kidding. I have seen them. I don't like them, though. It's not my
You are
type
a
of
bigger
movie.
fool.
I know. Sorry.
I think they're the best action movies being made right now.
I don't like heist style like secret sneaking around, figuring out how you're gonna break into something. Like I just don't really dig on that. All right, JP Fierce Changers. This is kind of interesting. Oh, it was in stock. It is now sold out. We get crossover Jurassic Park Transformers.
Are these Transformers brand or are these Mattel?
No.
Knockoff
This is. It doesn't even. The brand is Jurassic Park Toys. They've got to be Mattel. I can't imagine.
We have a package. Yeah, like what's the?
Yeah, they're Mattel.
Okay.
I don't know if they do a package shot. There's like the transformation. They're pretty fucking big. 16-inch head to tail on the fucking bot. 4.5 inches tall. Yeah, that's a pretty big converting toy.
That Jeep is rough.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's like super deformed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just thought it was interesting. Got to point it out. Super 7 Joe Wave 4. Yeah. And I love this. Talk about discounts going all in and adding some value there. This is really smart of them to do this fucking accessory pack that is only available if you go all in on Super 7's site. Which you don't get a lot of discounts on these either way. Again, Jomo's going to play out this year. I'm going to see whether I've kept all of... I reduced it. I was doing like 2 of each wave because I was like, oh my God, these are going to go for hundreds of dollars. I'm going to get 2 of every wave. So I did cancel my second one of every wave, but I kept my original. But these look amazing. The Zartan's dope. The Baroness with the fucking snake that does the little fucking puff of poison. I love it. You get the stalker in his backpack and the fucking dynamite. I don't know what the gung-ho with the headband is, though. I mean, it looks familiar, but I don't know what it's from. I like the smiling gung-ho, though. Oh, Stop it. Oh, and it comes with a little Wolverine when they're doing the little fucking miniatures like thing for the same scene that the stalker with his backpack or with his jetpack is from. And I don't recognize this either, the fucking helmet on the Baroness. And they're making a big, huge deal of it. I like the Cobra grenade and the conch. Oh, and the Cobra perfume too. Oh my God, yeah. I'm loving these. All right, let's look at this. Oh, was there not an accept? Oh, what the? Oh, does he actually?
Yes,
I didn't realize
he
he
does.
changed. And what is it? Cold or heat or sun?
Features when exposed to sunlight.
Oh, nice. So it is the old school one. Now I just got to fucking determine whether this is worth it. I mean, I love that it's got the fucking guns from the cartoon itself, but those guns have come with every, they come with all the characters. So, yeah. We shall see. Are you doing those at all, Cliff? No. See, I've just gotten to the point where the cartoons were the biggest influence in my life. So I think I just want to get rid of things that are comic based, that are movie based, all that kind of shit. Because now there's so much cartoon specific shit. Studio series with the 86 movie and all that kind of shit. I'm just like, I think if I were to draw a line nowadays, I would just keep everything that is cartoon specific. You know, if I had to cut down my collection by 95%.
Wow. See, it's weird. My memory is a little different. Like, I love the cartoon, but to me, the toys have always looked different than the cartoon. So it doesn't bother me that my G.I. Joes don't, like, I've never had a green shirted Flint except for the custom I made when I was fucking 30. like, you know,
so
it's
you would almost keep toys that more represented the vintage toys as opposed to the cartoon.
Like I would keep, if I had to lose all my G.I. Joe, I would keep 25th.
Interesting.
Because
that's true.
That's my perfect
like
Joe
that.
line.
Yeah. I like it. All right. Where were we at? Mando Mania. So there's the 6-inch one. So that was announced ahead of time. Peter's
Looks
right.
awesome.
I do like the facial expression on him. Oh, and he does have his knuckles. They're just not electrified. Yeah, I dig him. He's on the Jomo. And then the vintage collection. Is this the train? Oh no,
yeah,
it's the training Luke, but not with all the bullshit. It's just a carded version of him. So yeah, they're showing here. This is going to be on a card.
Oh, that is ugly as fuck.
Well, it's a digital render. Or you?
But it looks like
face?
No, the card. Like, are they showing? Is this like the piece of cardboard that's now going to cover the clear bubble? Is that what you're telling me?
No. What I'm saying is now they have reversed course.
Oh.
Let me see. It was like the ATST driver that was the one we saw the package of. Let's see here. Let me see if we can find this vintage collection images. See, that's the old one. I could have swore this was one of them where they showed the cardboard on the vintage collection, but maybe I'm mistaken. If anybody can remember how they demonstrated, here, maybe if we do vintage collection, like
plastic free.
Yeah, there we go. Good idea. Plastic free. Oh, here. Well, that just looks like a fan-made one. I thought Hasbro showed off. Oh, Brinkalizer has placed his cosmic order. Yeah, see, I think that's just a fan. But that's what they were going to do. That's exactly what it looked like. It was a photo of the
that's
fucking figure. Yeah, exactly. So maybe they never pulled the trigger. Maybe they introduced that, got backlash, and decided, okay, vintage collection will never do it. We'll consider that a retro.
That's the
line.
whole point
Like you're,
of the vintage
well, that's
collection.
what I was saying. Like I was like, okay, well, good. I never have to buy another carded figure ever. I'll just if I could buy the ones I want to open for some reason, you know. But oh, KJ Smith has not been part of the podcast in the last since the beginning of the year. KJ Smith.
KJ Smith, our beloved host and friend Slick McFavorite, is starting something called JOMO, which is the joy of missing out. He's not pre-ordering anything. He's not buying anything.
Nope. I did buy something, but
he does buy something.
I do buy something. So everything has to be 20% off or more for me to buy it now. Everything. Why don't we do this too? Here, fuck it. Why not? Let me.
I can't believe with two of us we're not going to get out of here in less than 3 hours. I can't believe.
Oh yeah, no way, bro. It's my time to really fucking tangent.
Oh Jesus! I just want to go to bed.
No way, Cliff. Let me. Oh, it's even up in my Evernote right now. Okay. Oh shit! I need to move this up because I can't see it. Yeah. So look at this fucking list already. Okay, so this is my JOMO list. So I start tracking things that I would have bought normally if I wasn't being conscientious and enjoying missing out. So these are things seen online. Here, let me crank this up a little bit. These are things seen online that I would have bought normally. Some of them are from Instagram. Like these are fucking Black Major things I would have bought. The new Spawn Page Puncher 2-packs. Seen in stores, the Target exclusive gunships, 12-inch turtles. So I'm tracking the prices and where to find everything. And if I can't find them on sale, I just don't pre-order them. Snarl, my fucking favorite Dinobot, the leader one, I didn't pre-order that. So the goal is to go the whole year, and unless I can find them 20 to 25% off, I won't ever buy them. Snow Job, my fucking favorite G.I. Joe, I did not pre-order. So look at this list, and then I started doing pictures, and I don't like pictures because they're taking up too much space. These are all my canceled pre-orders that hopefully I'll find cheaper. The entire Silverhawks line, I fucking canceled all of those. So the goal is starting next year. If I didn't find them on a sale or clearance before then it's time to start hunting these down if I still want them. That's what I'm trying to prove to myself is once all the luster wears off, maybe once I have to pay more than retail for something, like if I have to pay 20 more bucks for a Black Series figure, is that Black Series figure really worth $45 to me? Then I'll see what I can eliminate from this list. And then the things that I feel like I must have, like Snarl, like there's no fucking way I'm not getting Snarl or Snow Job, especially Snow Job being a fucking Hasbro Pulse exclusive. Then I'm going to start tracking how much extra I had to pay for these fucking figures versus how much I saved by not buying figures, or at least buying figures when they were on sale or clearance towards the end of the year, to do this big, huge experiment to see if I save money by, I mean, it's obvious that I'll save money because there's things I'm just going to not want, you know, like the Blue Lantern Kyle Rayner. I literally just packed up all my Green Lantern shit. So that probably I won't want in a year, but who knows? So this is a big experiment, and it is fucking crushing my heart. Right now, it hasn't been that bad because I keep getting pre-orders from last year in. So it's not like I'm going without toys. I keep getting lots of fucking toys, even though I'm not buying anything. But it's because I just kept a lot of pre-orders. Canceled a lot, but I kept a lot. So long story long there, KJ Smith. That's the Jomo. Oh, why am I still sharing that? I literally closed that screen. All right, let's try this again. Stop sharing, present, share screen, window, this, share. Okay. Okay. What else? Oh, and then the Pike Soldier. I don't really care about any of the Pike crap. New Super 7 Reaction 3-pack. Oh my god. This took forever. This took forever for me to convince myself not to do it because they said it was a limited edition and all that kind of stuff. Then I went and did an inventory check on their website. So it turns out on Super 7's website, you can just keep putting in more quantities, and then eventually it'll tell you when it's sold out. So I was getting worried like a couple days in, and they still had like 390 of them. And now they're going to mass retailers. They're available on Entertainment Earth, I think. But this is amazing. The Cobra Escape 3-pack, when they're on the fucking subway and all of them in there in their disguises. I love that Destro fucking has his eyebrows and shit. But yeah, this went on the Jomo list as much as I fucking wanted it. It almost convinced me to do it by being like, oh, it's limited. You don't know if we're ever going to produce this again. That kind of shit. But Cliff, what do you think? Most ridiculous thing you've ever seen? You would never buy it. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's not for me. I think it's really cool. I like that the packaging looks like a Subway.
Yeah.
But those are 3 reaction figures for $65.
I know.
I'm
know.
Good. I'll be just fine.
Yeah, it's one of those. And for what? I mean, what were they on that subway for? Like 30 seconds? Like they make one joke,
episode, dude. Like it's been a long time since I've done Joe. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And I shouldn't say like, oh yeah, I remember that this was the plot and this was the climax. I don't know that.
Yeah, you just remember that they were on a subway. Like...
Yeah, that's right. KJ Smith. He says, lol, okay, yes, I've missed a bunch of the lives. I'm not worthy. No, we love you, KJ Smith.
I wouldn't expect anyone to tolerate me for more than 3 hours every 2 weeks. So
oh my God, dude. Yeah, trust me. Trust me. There's a reason why we don't have thousands of followers. This is a very specific podcast for very specific people, in my opinion. Super 7 update, Jesus Christ. So I'm not even gonna read through this, but good on Super 7 for continuing to release this each month and basically updating it and pushing things back and all that kind of shit. But this Nosferatu, we had to have talked about that, right? Is that like Ultimates or something?
Yeah.
Oh, is it? And are you getting it?
I have it pre-ordered on Big Bad. Yeah.
Oh, do you? Okay. It says Wave 1. Was it just one figure?
It was Nosferatu and the Metaluna Mutant that they put up.
Oh, that's right. Okay, now I'm remembering it. But yeah, it just shows. Like I said, I canceled so many of these pre-orders. Like Super 7. You know, they just kind of bit the dust with the Turtles at the end of last year. This is kind of what started it, was fucking me I had something like 65 Super 7 pre-orders. And they were all Big Bad Toy Store. They weren't through Super 7. Yeah. so they could all be canceled. But I was just like, Jesus, if they're all going to start dipping below fucking $40 or $35, that's what started me thinking, like, what if I wait on the Silverhawks? You know, are they all going to be $25 by the end of the year? Maybe, maybe not, you know, but it does seem like people are like going fucking all in on these and then pulling back. So I'm thinking there's going to be a lot of leftover stock, especially if Amazon is stocking them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. That's what Jomo's all about. All right, what we got, Mofo? You want to go first?
I can go first. Yeah.
All right. Let's do this.
Kind of a
Let's
weird hodgepodge of
let's
things.
Do that. No, let's do this. There we go. We'll switch this out. All right, there we go.
Let's go.
I like
to,
hodgepodges.
Let's go to the most timely new edition. I got a VHS copy of The Crow from the Easter Bunny today, and inside this VHS copy of The Crow was one single Garbage Pail Kid.
Oh, the Trapjaw one.
Yep, I went to my friend's house, the Bees, the housewife of horror, and they said the Easter Bunny brought you something. And I said, what did the Easter Bunny bring me? And it was a VHS copy of The Crow.
Nice, that's dope. I didn't even realize VHS was still around with The Crow. What year is The Crow?
They're big, 94.
Oh, okay.
They're big vintage collectors, so they're always at like antique malls and vintage stores and places where VHSs are $1.
Yeah.
This was I bought him on clearance. I have no idea who he is, other than he's a totally badass robot cop.
Yeah, no, I really liked him, and I can remember when they first announced him. But yeah, he is dope with the fucking.
He was just sitting on
his
an end cap, and I was like, I'm just gonna scan him to see what he costs. He was $10.19, and I immediately fucking bought him.
And those blasts, is that blast effect came with them?
Yeah,
dude, that's worth $10.99 in my opinion.
Dude, that's fucking
because it probably works with fucking classified and shit.
He's got sirens on his shoulders. I mean, what the fuck? I don't know what this dude is, but he's badass. So I got him. Big thanks to Brinkalizer. I got Frogmonger.
Yeah, nice. Hell yeah. I love him. I fucking love him.
Jetpack. Badass as hell. Then I picked up the Adventure Series Indiana Jones. I actually had to buy special Black Series stands on Amazon because I could not get this guy to fucking stand up to save his life.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So I bought stands, which is nice because now I got Han Solo on a stand finally.
Now we post stands at one point that it was like 50 for $20 or something like that.
I don't know.
On Amazon.
I literally just went to Amazon and typed Black Series stands. And I got like a 20 pack for like $6 or whatever. I don't like his two. He's got a whip holder that is so soft it does not clasp. You can see it hanging down there.
Oh, is that what? Oh, okay.
And it's impossible to clasp.
Oh, it's supposed to clasp up.
So yeah, because he's got two whips. He's got a coiled whip and he's got a free-flowing whip. And the coiled whip is supposed to store, and this is supposed to clamp shut, but it doesn't work. It does not. There's nothing you can do. And you can't do it with his holster either. It's also got one of those fucking. So that's a little. So I might buy a second one to glue the whip onto, because I really want him standing with his coiled whip on his belt.
Well, and who
like
brought
the
up?
Iconic.
That was Cowabunga dude that said Gridiron.
Yeah, Gridiron
has a whip and a gun and holster.
So what's it worth? Is it worth the $25 Cowabunga
to
Studios?
Just buy another one or glue?
I want to kind of buy that $40 one that comes with the idle base anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Then I got let's do this first. So this is what I had to double back and get. This is the Mezco 112 comic Superman.
Oh, interesting.
So I've been waiting for him. I hated their first comic Superman. I thought he looked like shit. Didn't like the neckline of the costume. Didn't like the raised sculpted logo.
Did you get the movie one?
I did get the Christopher Reeve one.
Oh, okay.
And then this is. I don't want anything to tip over.
Yeah, it doesn't have a sealer tray.
I took it off so that you guys, yes. So it's cool. It's just he's got He's got 6 heads.
See those. It's just his fucking tights. It still looks like a doll to me, no matter how good Mezco does their stuff. And like I say, the Destro will be the true test because his was just a bodysuit, but I just can't. It still just looks like a doll.
I just like these. I like these figures. So like the big important ones, like the Superman, the Crow, Jason, Freddy, Michael Myers, like those ones I'll get. So, oh, hold on. I think this is.
In the meanwhile, here's what Brinklizer says. I get a lot done while you guys are live. Pulling news for the Realm podcast, breaking down boxes, laundry, etc.
Nice. I get none of those things done.
I think that's
Slick holds me hostage for 3 hours.
Yeah, I will fucking be like, are you paying attention, Cliff?
Like, I know we've been talking about Transformers for 40 minutes, but you appear bored.
No, this would definitely be a podcast I had in the background until Cliff said, "Oh, that's cool." I would look up. Oh, that is cool.
And then the other 2 things I got on clearance from Amazon. So the first thing I got was a 3-pack of the Batman villain, like Batman characters from Spin Master. This was $5.70.
Oh my god! And they're the 4-inch ones, obviously.
Yeah, they're the 4-inch figures. So I got a Catwoman, I got a Penguin, and then I'm currently customizing the Batman into a gray and black Batman. Like
I never even saw that. Was it an Amazon exclusive?
Yeah, it was just an Amazon exclusive.
Okay.
They don't. So if you get them single carded, they each come with 3 accessories each. If you get them in this box, they each get 1 accessory. Catwoman gets a whip, Batman gets a batarang, and Penguin gets a gun.
Interesting.
The other thing I purchased on clearance on Amazon, and it only came up because I've been searching for the Spin Master Keaton Batmobile.
Oh, okay. Were you not able to get that when it popped up for...
Spin Master hasn't come up yet. Only McFarlane's has.
Oh, interesting.
Spin Master's only released the Batwing so far.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I was probably confusing those.
This is a collector set with a Batmobile, and again, the 3 characters with mud deco.
Were they all 3 in mud deco? I thought the mud deco was like motorcycle related.
No, this is a muddy Batmobile.
Oh yeah, because they flood the fucking city. Yeah, I forgot about it.
It's a muddy Batmobile and then muddy Batman. I bought this. This was $14.
Wow. Oh my god!
It's a complete battery operated Batmobile. I'm just gonna keep this in the box because whenever I've noticed as a collector of Batmobiles, like they're out, they drop on clearance, they disappear for about a month, and then they're everywhere for like 3 times the price.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So I figured I bought this, keep it in its box, maybe sell it later, maybe customize it, whatever. It was $14.
That's
and
amazing.
this is a dynamite. Just to tell you what's in this box.
You need to be posting these in the group, or maybe not, because I don't need to be buying this.
This stuff. Batmobile is in that box, and it is That's fucking sick vehicle. It's got lights, it's got sounds. The only difference is the one in the box has like a mud deco, which I can easily repaint.
Yeah, that's dope.
So I bought that because it was just on clearance, and I thought, what the fuck.
I love it. I love it.
And I don't usually do that. I don't buy speculation toys.
Yeah, exactly.
But it was so cheap, I figured, fuck it, I can use it as a custom. That is it.
Zombie Machinist says, nice Superman, Cliff. I ordered the Beast Kingdom Superman the other day, hoping it's good. Got the Mezco 89 and Batman. What an experience.
Still waiting for mine. I was on a wait list, but I did get one.
Did get it. Zombie Machinist, what do you think about that endoskeleton, I guess you would call it, because it's not on the outside? I've always just been, like, I think it was a Comic-Con Swamp Thing when Mattel did that for the first thing or something.
Plastics.
Yeah, I got that, but I never opened it. It's probably deteriorated now in its box somewhere in a storage box or something. But all right, what else did you get? Or is that it?
Well, I guess the last thing I got, I only have one out right now, but I did get all the retro movies.
Oh, nice. Not did you pay $11.99 or $14.99?
I believe they were $14.99. Unfortunately, before the. But again,
Yeah,
whatever.
you're just like the money spent, done.
Yep.
Not gonna.
I got them.
I like
have
it.
them in my. You could see here if you see behind me, I've had to upgrade my vintage Star Wars container to a full-on, like full-size tub.
Because
The ones that were slipping under the bed grew too large, and I keep all my vintage Star Wars in that, along with all my retro stuff. So all the retro Star Wars, all the retro Indies go in there too. Awesome. Kind of keep them, because that does not go to my storage unit. My vintage Star Wars figures stay with me.
Oh, good. I like that.
I had to buy a bigger container, so that will always be there. I do got to go to storage. I don't know if you can tell; it's getting kind of high. But I won't. That'll never go to storage.
Nice. Let's see. So Zombie Machinist says, it's my first time playing with a toy like that. The joints lock up if turned wrong. And I think that's what I've seen some reactions on it. Like you have to understand what the joints are doing under the fucking skin of it to be able to like get them to go where you want. But he does say, I don't regret getting it, but it's a bitch. All right. Let's see here. I want this, and then I want me. All right. Let's fucking knock this out. Some in package shit. So I got my my Crimson Bat. So very excited for that. One of my favorite fucking character designs of all time, and one of my best sub-team favorites of all times. And then I fucking really hate the carbonized, but they got me with a fucking Royal Guard, which the Royal Guard really looks nice. I really like him nice and shiny and shit. Color looks great on him. He'll just stay in the box. It's a Amazon exclusive 2-pack. Along with the TIE Fighter pilot. And I think this is one of the things I dislike most about the carbonized is they turn black into purple. Like the Vader was purple and not black, because I guess that's what makes it look shiny. But it's nice that it was a 2-pack, so it came shipped in a mailer box. But the mailer box was just like that. They slapped a label on the mailer box, but the cards and everything turned out perfect. So I'll be getting rid of the TIE Fighter pilot at a toy show I'm selling at next week. But the Royal Guard will go into my Royal Guard collection. Things that I should have opened up already, but I had to go to a bunch of Dollar Trees to my daughter's doing the school's doing a readathon, and we're calling it a retro readathon. And so part of the retro prizes is a retro candy pack. So went to Dollar Tree to get Pop Rocks and Fun Dip and all that kind of shit.
Chiclets?
No chiclets.
Oh, come on.
I hate chiclets.
Chiclets are delicious for the 0.4th of a second. They have flavor.
They have flavor. But what I did find was the fucking Venom series of Final Faction. So I love it. And I knew they had to do this eventually. It's just all repaints. Black with like neon green paint splashed on it. And then for the good guy repaint team, it's called Elite. And so it's black with gold paint and then translucent accessories. So I haven't been able to find all of them. I found a lot of them. But yeah, just the original molds. Oh my God. This is something I will never get fucking tired of. So I love it that it's a Venom and an Elite sub-team of the ones they've already produced. great job in
Their Tiger
repainting
Force and their
stuff.
Python Patrol.
Exactly.
So they're more claiming their title to the era to the G.I. Joe.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Because I don't see any new sub teams in classifieds.
That's exactly right. My daughter's school, we have a family from Turkey there that was affected by the earthquakes that happened. So one of the teachers, we're an IB school, which is an international school. Yeah, it feels like that sometimes. But so they did a fundraiser where people donated toys, and then they put the toys on sale for like ridiculous amounts, like 50 cents, $1, that kind of thing. So I got the fucking big T-Rex Optimus Prime, goofy ass Play School toy, but I love him so much. Got that for like 50 cents. And I paid, the prices were so ridiculous. Like I just did like a bulk donation because they weren't charging enough. But one of my favorite things I got was a fucking 3 3/4 UPS, man, dude.
Holy
a little
shit.
Mercedes. It comes with 2 UPS drivers. They're the same exact figure.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, dude, I love it. I mean, it's got like a working door. It's got a fucking forklift inside of it. A working forklift. The back door is open and everything.
What company makes this?
Find
the date stamp.
Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't ever looked at. It's a Bruder, made in Germany. BRUDER. 2006 on the copyright. Tires are rubber. It is absolutely amazing. And I got there late, and one of
$71.
Is that on eBay?
On Amazon.
Oh, really? Oh, crazy. Yeah, $3. And even the back parent, I mean, they even work. Like, it locks the door, and then you have to undo it to unlock it and shit.
Oh, that's so fucking dope.
Dude,
I love civilian vehicles. Love them.
Yeah, he's like, are you going to customize that into anything? Because that's what him and his kids do, is they repaint shit and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, no, I'm going to have a UPS truck and a fucking diorama somehow.
It's going to be in City Strike for Pursuit of Cobra.
Exactly. Have a couple fucking urban vipers around it.
Yeah, the Cobra shock troopers that look like SWAT guys.
Exactly. Found a new Lego car. These are officially Mega Constructs Lego cars now. So kind of cool. Has a little like booster pack that removes, and then little kind of like what do you call it? Steampunky like face for the front, but that can go
Is that a Hot Wheels?
Anywhere on them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, one of those Hot Wheels fucking Lego cars they're doing. I don't know if I ever showed this, but I got the pail from the Animal Warriors of something or another. It's Jason Benuv. I don't even know how you pronounce his last name, but it's his line. So his 3 3/4 line, I was like, ew, God, the quality wasn't really there in my opinion. This 6-inch line, he killed it. Like this fucking ab crunch, look at how far that goes fucking front and back. Everything is tight. All the tolerances are exactly where they should be. I mean, probably the least tolerance thing is his ab crunch, but butterfly, fucking shoulder joints on it. He is absolutely amazing. So I was really on the fence with the company in general with that 3 3/4 line that they did. Animal Warriors of the Kingdom, that's what it's called. But the 6-inch is absolutely beautiful. All because of Cliff. I got the Kenner fucking drone penguins. Oh my God. dude, the accessories just fit so perfectly on them. Like the little brain caps keep the fucking body clips perfect. You know, the missiles from the missile launcher storing on the side is just fucking brilliant. And it doesn't hurt that this looks like a Tiger Force penguin. So he'll definitely go with my fucking G.I. Joes eventually. You know, when I buy a fucking 4,000 square foot house and have all my toys displayed. From CFCB, this was my subscription figure. Does that look familiar, Cliff?
It's like Don Johnson.
Yeah, bro. It's fucking Crockett from Miami Vice.
No 5 o'clock shadow, though.
No, I know. But he is clean shaven a lot of the time. And I'm watching it right now for the first time ever. I never watched it as a kid. But I am absolutely fucking loving it. The guest stars on it are just unbelievable. So
Get Tubbs too, or?
No, he's available, but what I'm hoping is he'll be an option for one of my monthly subscription figures eventually. If not, the nice thing when you subscribe to his little subscription service, you get, I think, 20 or 30% off of any figures you buy from the store. So I'll get him eventually. I got Commander Havoc from the vintage collection, the fucking oh, that's interesting. I didn't even know his viewfinder moved. So along with Jesse, Fives, and the other Arc Commando, he completes that vintage collection Clone Wars Arc Commando set. This.
Slick, I lost your audio.
Sorry, I accidentally hit my mute button.
I was just
with
making
my
sure
arms.
it was not my end.
So Peter scared me. He was like, this looks like it's going away. I found it on Amazon, so I decided to buy it. It's those Jazzwares, right?
Jada, I think. Jada. Is it Jada?
Oh, Jada, yeah. The Jada die cast. So there's the kind of in scale. If you have any of these minifigs, this hiss is pretty fucking big. The turret rotates left and right, but the cannons do not fucking articulate up and down. So I was kind of disappointed in that. But the cockpit opens and shit like that. And these Jada, again, they were $8 in stores for the, I never found this in stores, but for the Vamp, and now they've done a Stinger too. Just a great fucking price on those, in my opinion.
I'm just mortified that they didn't go 124 on those. So I'm gonna have a fucking hiss tank right next to my goddamn Thunderhawk.
And then this, I've always been a huge fan of the Action Fleet, and now that they're doing the Micro Galaxy Squadron, they showed them off at Celebration, and I literally found them in stores. And this is one of those impulse buys. I don't hold myself to JOMO. The new wave of the blind boxes are out, so I just bought one, and I got the fucking Stap, which I absolutely love. And of course, it comes with a stand that's built for it. So you can see it's really kind of ingenious. They did a little clear like C-clamp to hold the battle droid on there. But yeah.
Okay, so it kind of sticks out right there. Okay.
Yeah, and if anybody watched the Peter sent me like, oh, must see the Rebel Scum interview with them. They showed off a R2 and an escape pod, and I was like, oh, that's amazing at this $6 price point. And then of course it's like the ultra rare chase of all of it. So I'll never own that one because I'm not going to pay secondary prices. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So see, even with JOMO, like I'm not hurting for toys to open or to fucking, to enjoy. Let's see here. Brinkalizer agreeing that the UPS truck is great. He says customize it into a FedEx truck.
No, go backwards. Go customize it into an Airborne Express truck.
Oh, nice.
Remember Airborne Express?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But they were mostly vans, right? I don't think I ever saw an Airborne Express truck.
I don't know about
only
the trucks.
saw
I would
vans.
just always sign for them at work.
Oh,
So,
when they came.
Like I always talked to Milton, the guy, but I don't know ever saw what he was driving.
About Figs says subscription to what? I think I don't know. What was I talking about?
CFCB or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah. So this guy that does custom mask and Star Wars figures, they're all resin and they're all hand painted. So we're not talking about like Stan Solo quality or even Has No Talent, like factory produced. They're literally resin molded figures. But he did this Bruno mask figure at 3 3/4 size. My first one broke, so he sent me another one. I mean, he's a great guy.
Bruno who, Slick?
I don't know.
Bruno Shepard.
Thank you.
No problem, buddy.
I'm like, are you just trying to make me feel
anytime I can
bad?
use my mask expertise. No, I just wanted to talk
Well,
about
like we talked about it when the first time I got it, I'm like, I think this is like a made up character, and you're like, no, he exists. He's in the main line.
He drives a Stinger.
Yeah, and I knew the vehicle. I just didn't know him. Let's see. Oh, are you? So, am I going to break my toy? Are you fucking with me? Is that sarcasm I don't get again? AAA says articulate the fucking hiss up and down. I took the screw off to see, just to make sure it does articulate. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Series 2. And Jazzware famous FU with their chase. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that Micro Squadron is Jazzwares, but they have a lot of cool stuff coming out. They have an AT-AT coming out that looked amazing. Yeah, their chases are a little obnoxious, but whatever. All right, that's what I got. Let's see if we got fucking, I think we have something for Grab Bag. Oh, again, something for Rock, and he's not on the show. Rise of the Beast popcorn bucket. I did not realize that Rock was a bucket collector, so there's that one. Now, I don't know if he'll do this, but what was he telling us? He drove like 30 minutes to another town
To get the John Wick stuff.
Yeah, bought a ticket to the movie that he already had seen just to get the bucket for it. So there.
I used to be like that. I used to be sick with
like
with
movie
collectible shit.
Movie
Yeah,
collectible
just collect
like that?
like if you go see it at this theater, you get a free fucking mini poster. It's like, let's do it now. Now I don't, they try to hand me a mini poster. It's like somebody tried to give me a flyer at a concert. I just keep my hands down, and I'm like, that is a mini poster. It's very nice. Put it away. Like,
yeah, and the movie stuff I never went crazy for. I always dug when people would score the like cardboard big backdrops and stuff. Like, look at this, I got this from the movie, because they're supposed to destroy those things. So if you can end up with one of those,
oh,
you got
dude, I
pretty
had
good
tons of that
connections.
shit. I had fucking
Did
vinyl
you?
banners. Like I had the Conair Mylar, which was the thing that went over the door. I had
really?
the poster, and I had the banner.
What's the banner? Just like where they had over the hallway when you went down
Yeah,
to
it was
the
just like
theaters or
a
something?
6 foot
Just
tall
a big
poster.
vinyl.
Yeah.
Oh my
vinyl
god,
poster.
that's crazy. Yeah, see, and I have none of that. Like, I have my favorite very top 3 favorite Star Wars media. The original Tartakovsky micro series for Clone Wars. I have a, what's that? Maybe a 4-foot banner up there. But yeah, I never really got into seeking it out. I definitely didn't want to pay secondary market for that kind of stuff. I don't have any of that. Now there's tons of stuff like kickers I would love to have. Like people sold that Masters Origin kicker when they launched that re-release of Scareglow and Trapjaw and shit. I would have always loved that. But the one thing I did do is my daughter is all into Funkos and she's all into Stranger Things. So we bought all the Stranger Things in a Stranger Things Funko kicker and then just returned all the duplicates. Slick logistics. So they couldn't say anything to us about buying the display box. But we weren't going to have 3 fucking 11s and 3 Dustins and shit. All right. Last thing up. AAA Joe Game update. So Snake Eyes, Atomic Arcade Studio, GM and creative director Ames Kirchen has broken the silence on the upcoming AAA video game based on Snake Eyes. Some highlights. There are many points of inspiration for the edgier, more mature take on the G.I. Joe universe we are developing with this new Snake Eyes-led game. Inspirations that span every major form of entertainment. The original G.I. Joe, Real American Hero by Hama, and the associated animated series and toy line from the early 80s was my introduction to the IP, so it all starts with the initial impression they had on me. In terms of more contemporary versions of G.I. Joe, I really like what Devils Do and IDW did with their more contemporary characterizations and storylines in the G.I. Joe comics they respectively published over the past 20 plus years, and we have drawn inspiration from both lines. With that said, the biggest G.I. Joe specific influence on our game is the 2000 animated movie G.I. Joe Resolute. That's dope. That's fucking awesome. That's top 3 of my G.I. Joe media for sure. Yeah. And I encourage anyone who hasn't heard of it or seen it to check it out. On the video game front, the team... Oh, my God. Okay, there's too much here. Yeah. If you want to know more about the video game...
It's going to be awesome is what he's saying,
guys. Yeah, he's saying it's mature. It's Snake Eyes leading it, and the fucking bazooka's going to die. Spoiler if you've never seen Resolute. But, so, yeah.
You don't see him die, though. You just see him on a slab. So,
yeah, I mean, he's already dead.
Attachments to bazooka. You don't have to see him suffer. He's already dead.
So, yeah, thank you, everybody, for hanging out. I don't know how we fucking still talked for 2 hours and 45 minutes without other people, but, hey, we did it, Cliff.
I'm just glad I came on. This was going to be just you, because it was
I was going to say, everybody, you better... You should kiss Cliff's ass, because it could have just been me talking and laughing at my own jokes and shit for fucking
Jessica would have probably come in a couple times.
Yeah, I was gonna say I probably would have
made Jessica do it with you.
I was gonna say I have enough room here to my desk where she could put a laptop and we would literally be side to side on the simulcast.
Oh, you guys should do an episode back to back where, like, your camera, you could see the back of her head, and her camera, you could see the back of your head.
You could see her go like this. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. All right, everybody. Well, and I always forget to do this, but I want to do it now because we got a little bit of time. I want to thank Cowabunga Dude, KJ Smith, Brinkalizer, AAA, Zombie Machinist for fucking checking in and participating. And then About Figs 155, I believe that is Mark Haddock. So this is probably early in the morning for him down under, but thank you guys all for fucking showing up and participating. Your comments in the chat are actually my favorite part of the show. So thank you for keeping me entertained, and thank you for letting me know your thoughts, because I already know my thoughts, and I can, at this point, pretty much guess Cliff's thoughts.
Probably going to be angry about something. Probably going to be angry about something.
No, you're nonchalant. I love it. You're never angry about stuff. Brock,
the only thing
angry.
That upsets
Badass
the
gets
Star
angry.
Wars, whatever Hasbro's doing with Star Wars is upsetting me. But again, thank you, Brink, again for the frogmonger. Totally appreciate it.
Yeah. Good looking out. Yeah, I'm not even going to tell Badass that I have an extra frogmonger.
Dude, here's what's crazy about that. You told him we came to an agreement live on the show that Brink would take care of me and that you would take care of him. And then when I posted it in the chat, he's like, fuck, I want one.
Yeah, he didn't even remember it. So I'm like, no, I'm tired. Because he doesn't. And maybe he can't, but it doesn't seem like he ever makes an effort to get these kind of hard to, you could tell me beforehand you want one, not after it's sold out, that kind of stuff. So we'll see. I do have one for him if he listens to this podcast and has made it this far. That'll be the test. We'll see if you can have one for cost.
Because I specifically didn't respond to it. That Slick already promised him one. I was like, I was there.
I wasn't going to do it either. Yeah, because I bought 3. One for me, one to try to trade for fucking Camo Con.
Yeah,
and then I was like, you could have the third.
Lost mine. That's why I lost mine.
Yeah. I was like, oh, if Brink will give you one, so I love it. I need to do more things. I need to. Oh shit! I almost forgot. Sorry.
And getting toys from Brink is the best because I always get Reese's. They were Reese's eggs.
He had some snacks.
And they were frozen, and I ate them immediately.
I almost lost it. This was one thing I forgot to talk about was. I did get this motherfucker.
Isn't that like a Robotech or whatever?
Yeah, it's a Valkyrie.
Yeah.
They were on Robotech or Macross in Japan. But yeah, I got him. I haven't got a chance to transform him yet. His base is a little wonky in my opinion. It's not very tight. Need to tighten some screws. But the one thing I did want to talk about, and they all just fell down here, was they came with minifigs. So look at this fucking Optimus Prime. He's a little bit bigger than the world's smallest. But these are fucking like fully articulated. They have elbow joints. They have fucking knee joints. I don't think...
Are you trying to tell me, Slick, that a semi-truck in human form could fit in the cockpit of a jet plane?
It's called what do they call it? Mass something. There's a term for it. The wheeljack, I'm kind of disappointed that he comes with his fucking like little like flashlight or whatever, and then we get Jazz too. I was really impressed that they are articulated fucking 1-inch figures, heads, waist, elbows, fucking all that kind of shit. Because they literally just could have been molded shit. But I forgot about that. I haven't transformed him yet. So maybe he sucks. Maybe he's cool. Let's see here. Mass shifting. Yes. Thank you, AAA. It's called mass shifting. How a fucking a semi or not a semi truck. Let's talk about how Devastator can fit in Astro Train when he's in shuttle mode. Literally, Devastator fits in him. And AAA says, no, thank you both for such an entertaining show. Hey, all right, motherfuckers.
Thank you, 25th anniversary Bazooka Trooper.
Oh yeah, shit. Well, whatever. We will see you sooner rather than later.
Or later rather than sooner.
Peace.
Secret powers were revealed to you. Secret